I have been waiting for this for so long.
I can believe that. Well, as you all know, you got the letter brought to you by a courier with the highest emergency, and it was a message from one of your dying friends who asked you to come to the hospital. And it was June 15, Saturday at 2 p.m. And you all, 3 of you, arrive at the waiting room. You are sitting in the waiting room. There's some maintenance going on, people drilling something there and so on, and railways going. And as you're waiting there, you notice that one of the nurses walk up to you guys and is like, okay, Merriweather, he can see you now, and basically shows you all to stand up and follow.
Alright, well, I'll get up and follow the young lady.
Yeah, same here.
I bet you both will.
Way to make it sound creepy.
Now, listen here, you young whippersnapper.
Yes, I haven't had a taste of young meat in a while.
Oh, my
Oh, Lord.
Come to Daddy's lap.
Let Uncle take bite out of you.
You see the...
Kevin doesn't sound like that, by the way.
Oh. You see that the nurse stops by a door that is slightly open and just gently points her hand towards the door while holding a clipboard. And you do find that the door to his room is open and the bedridden man engaged with 2 other visitors. There seems to be like an old woman there, maybe around in 60s, and there seems to be like a sneering weasel-like guy that is like 33-year-old, just standing next to the bed where you can see your dying friend just laying in the bed. And next to the bed you can see the old woman.
God damn! God damn! I turn around and walk out.
Is that the woman from Harry Potter?
Yes.
Yep. God damn! God damn!
And you see the sneering weasel-like guy turn its head towards you too.
Fuck. Oh.
Did you get that off the most wanted criminal list?
Yes.
I thought so.
That guy is for sure a sex offender.
Basically, the guy is staring at you with that same face.
Fuck are you looking at, you creep?
So,
Look like you sniff fucking bicycle seats.
are you saying that out loud?
Yes, I am speaking as Kevin.
Well, you want to talk?
You wanna go outside? You tried to say something, little fuck?
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please, do calm down. My friends, this is my wife and son.
Oh, sorry.
These 3 are my fellow friends. I met through life. Could you, wife and son, could you go outside and wait there? And you see that lady nodding and letting go of his hand and take his son like by the neck and just walk him outside. He's still looking over the shoulder towards Kevin like
I'm gonna like what's it called, niinku vähän heilahtaa sitä päin ja sit tiiäks silleen,
you swing a little bit towards him. Like, Okay. After the Merriweather sees that the door is shut, he turns towards you and takes like a little bit better posture in the bed. So, as you signed the letter, in the days of my youth, me and a couple of my fellow students became involved in what we believe to be an innocent exploration of the occult, led by a slightly older man of me named Marion Allen. The 6 of us purchased an old farmhouse a few miles west of Kenning Hall. There we could conduct our sciences and other psychic researches in privacy. The unexpected result of our last experiment was the summoning of something evil into this world.
Was it his son?
No, that happened 20 years after.
Yeah, I figured that the letter had something weird about it.
Well, the thing is, instead of attempting to expel that thing, we abandoned the old house, confident that the magic which brought the evil to this world would keep it confined to the vacant house. However, the spell that binds the being to the house lasts only as long as the casters live. I am the last of the group. And I fear that upon my death, the thing will go free and wreak havoc on the countryside. Then Rupert gestures weakly to an innocuous metal box on the nightstand beside the bed. Take the box. All the aid I can offer you lies within. You must find a way to send that thing back to where it came from. You must see that this is done. Do this for me and for my friends.
I'll grab the box.
I was gonna say that I'm gonna inspect the box if it's making any noise or anything.
You can inspect the box.
Okay, should I roll something?
No, it seems to be a box that has some cravings in it. You can try rolling history if you wanna like figure out what writing it is or so on. Or did Boop. You have no fucking idea what it is.
It's a box, alright. I can tell by I have seen a few boxes in my life before.
Yeah, it seems to be a box.
Is it made from wood or metal or?
I can explain. Hold on. The ornate,
Like-
the ornate.
Like a lockbox or something that you can actually open.
Yeah, it is just like a ornate box,
Oh, yeah.
and you can easily open it. There's no lock or anything. It's just click and you basically open it. But as you're investigating the box, you hear the ailing Rupert choking by a sudden spasm. He doubles up, groans, and then coughs forth a huge gout of blood and tissue, spattering any investigator standing near the nightstand.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
That-
I've seen worse.
Nice.
I'm so glad I didn't move from the doorway.
You all have to roll your sanity.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck you.
As
How did I roll for sanity?
you click
Where
on.
is it?
Like that.
Oh, what the fuck?
You click sanity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you all lose 1 point of sanity.
Oh, no.
As Rupert Merriweather suddenly gasps and falls limp on the bed, and you start hearing the heartbeat monitors and everything going a little bit more wilder.
Yeah, is there like a button to call a nurse or doctor or something?
There's always a button.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm just gonna start hammering the button and yelling nurse.
You don't need to. It's one of those. You just push it on, or push the button on the wall, and then it basically sends the alarm to the front desk.
but he's pressing the button and yelling the nurse. He's panicking. Yeah.
I'm not panicking, but I wanna do
Nurse!
this as easy as we can.
Yeah. The room quickly fills with interns, nurses, and Rupert's concerned wife and son. In the way, the investigators are asked to leave. Could you please leave? We need some time.
No.
Come on, old man.
Security?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Mary's character
Yeah.
by the neck of his jacket and
Hold
drag him
on.
outside.
Did anyone write the address down? Or the cabin?
Well, the only suit.
Oh
was
yeah, we
chemical.
didn't ever get any information about the location.
We'll have to just go to the place and ask around, I guess.
Or we could ask the son or his wife.
Sure. I mean,
But they threw us out of the room where they are currently in, so we
yeah, you're basically gonna...
Yeah.
if you want to get them out or anything else, you're gonna either... Yeah, you can wait or you can peek your head in and try to get them to come
I'm
out.
gonna peep my head in and try to make eye contact with the wife and like wave my hands around to get her come out.
You should be careful doing that as well. She might not know about it.
Yeah, they're looking at the man in the bed, and then the wife quickly like steps with heels like to by the door and steps out and closes the door a little bit and then turns to you. Yes. What is it?
Yeah, but by the way, the location of the cabin, where it is.
I have no idea. I never knew my husband had one.
Oh fuck! Did I just fuck up? Okay, well, we'll have to find out another way.
Is there
I
anything
have
else?
nothing. Yeah, I have nothing else.
Good. My husband is suffering from cancer. Though deadly, nothing about the illness is unusual so far, what the doctor said. Now, if you'd excuse me, I need to be by
go
my
on ahead.
I need to be by my husband. And
Yeah, for sure.
she nods to all of you and with a stern face, and then walks back in.
So, people, we have a cabin, but we don't know where the said cabin is.
Which one of you is holding the box?
I think I still have it.
Hmm.
Is there anything of interest in the box?
Well, as you do open the box, the contents
I'm
of the
moving away.
Inside you find a yellowed envelope containing the deed to a house.
Or
Also, the
let me
letter.
see what's in the box
Yes,
or in the letter.
yes. It does state the there. I haven't done the will, but like the proper property thing, but yeah, you do know the location, address, and everything from it.
Check.
And the key to the house's lock is also inside. A small sarcophagus-shaped gold box of ancient design. And a slim journal bound in leather. There's a...
May I see the book? Or what was it?
journal.
Letter. Yeah, I'll hand it over.
In your hands is a leathery notebook of old kind.
I'm gonna open it.
You got it.
I'm gonna take a few steps back.
Inside you find couple of pages what seems to be a journal type text from long ago, possibly by the time when the experience was done, and a lot of details of what happened that time. And also on the very last page, as you're browsing through, you can find a list of names. In case you have trouble reading it straight from the picture, there is the same thing as normal type text underneath.
And I'm just gonna show the last page to everyone, like, I guess these are the other guys that have already passed away.
There's a little boy with a, like, playing arcade somewhere.
I was wondering what that sound was.
Yeah.
Why is there an arcade in the hospital?
I don't know, it's just a sound. Or someone is listening to drum and bass.
Oh yeah, a man of culture.
Old school drum and bass.
It seems the guys got a hold of an Egyptian artifact.
God damn, there's a lot of text.
There is. But you can, as usual, browse it or like properly read it. It's all good stuff, so that's the thing. None of it is really like yum 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 yum. And yes, you do notice also that the box has the carvings and like carved writing in the box that is odd language. You can roll idea if you want to try to figure something out.
Roll what now?
Basically idea, which is... Give me a second. Intelligence.
Intelligence there.
Hard success. You can guess the carvings on the box is something possibly related to Egyptian. So it might be a Egyptian language.
Hey, I think the carvings are Egyptian.
Well, it would make sense because they are playing with Egyptian artifacts and rituals, it says in the journal. How far is the address? Like, is it like an hour or two away?
Kenning Hall, for fuck's sake. From London to Kenning Hall, it takes 2 hours and 2 hours to drive there.
That's not too bad.
You can basically just drive there in, like, one go easily today.
I was thinking that since we're in London now, there's probably some kind of a big library there, so we could look up an Egyptian dictionary and look at the box with that.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
Yeah, some history books or something
Yeah.
on the current matter. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the London Library. So, is that your plan? You're gonna go there?
Yeah. Let's go with that first.
Roger.
Do some background research.
Roger that. You guys will jump on the road. Yuki, is London's library a place where you can literally borrow books and take them out, or is it like, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys can actually take some books from there, unless they are like something that you cannot take outside, like, rare books or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put on my old man act and just walk with hands behind my back.
Yeah, you got it.
And then I'm gonna search for anyone that works there.
Yeah, you can see like couple of librarians like going around doing stuff.
Okay, I'm just gonna approach one randomly and say, "Hey son, do you have a time to help an old man out?"
Sure, I'm a woman.
Oh, well, you don't always know these days.
Oh, and aren't you a silly little old man?
Rude much?
Oh, well, say young lass, I'm looking for books about ancient Egypt.
Oh.
I need something translated for my grandson's science fair.
Oh, translated. Oh, all right. Well, would you like to follow me this way? And
All right.
she starts to.
I'll try to keep up.
Are you guys following along?
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Well, you keep walking through what seems to be bookcases of thousands and thousands of books. And eventually she leads you up to like one of the back areas where there seems to be like multiple old like Latin and Egyptian style of old books and everything. And so you needed something translated, is that correct?
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. Could you give me a...
Shit, the London library is big when I just googled it.
Yeah, it is. Give me a second, I'll go get Professor News and I'll be right back. And she walks off, but you're currently in the section where you can see there is all kinds of like Egyptian old books. You see books of Nosferatus. No, wait, what? Not
What? What?
No, Nofruka and like the XIV dynasty and sarcophaguses, about every kind of things, and so on.
I'm just gonna grab the one about sarcophaguses as well.
Okay. You want to start browsing that?
No, I'm just gonna keep hold on. I'm just gonna like plärätä.
Yeah, yes,
Browse through.
Quickly and see if there's anything golden sarcophaguses in there.
Well, you're browsing through, and as you're browsing, you notice that sarcophaguses was supposed to have been given to Nofruka by the gods and was said to contain spirits that Nofruka could call upon to serve him. The sarcophagus actually contains a piece of unpolished amber encasing a trapped insect. Which...
Hey, old man, look if there's any pictures of like the same carvings like we have in the box.
And I'm just gonna keep on scrolling and see if I see any of that.
You don't really see anything, but you do notice as you're browsing that there is like an old news article, like at the end of the book, like between the sheets. That is like an article about a golden box that was owned by a noble family in Britain, and it was stolen in a burglary in 1956 and not seen since.
I'm just gonna rip out the last page and just put it in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna cough as you do that.
Well, it was a news article that was like unpinned into the book. It was just between the sheets, so you can just slip it out.
I'm put it in my pocket.
Yeah. You suddenly see the librarian approach with like an old man with little like circle-y glasses approaching there. Good evening, gentlemen and lady. You needed some help with translations, I presume.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, yes. And what is this translation?
I'm gonna hand him the box.
Oh my.
It's for my grandson's science fair.
Oh my.
That is the worst lie ever.
How intriguing. He adjusts the glasses and looks at the box. Where did you get this box?
Oh, I found it at the flea market.
Flea market, you say? All right. Ah, yes. This seems to be quite interesting. He looks at the carvings and moves the box around a little bit, and then he hands over the box back with a like little suspicious, like on top of the glasses look on you guys, like looking through the nose a little bit, like every one of you, and then grabs out a notebook from his like chest pocket, starts writing something in it, and then rips the paper and hands it over to you guys. There's the translation. I don't know what you guys are doing with this box, but I wouldn't be giving this to your grandson or anyone else. If you don't mind. And he walks off.
Okay, well, I'm gonna.
This looks like a fucking incantation or something.
You can try to use Cthulhu Mythos to understand what the carvings mean.
I mean, we have the paper that tells us what the carvings mean.
Yeah, but
is
the
it
names
yeah.
and everything.
Oh.
You have
I
idea.
have no fucking idea.
Did you say occult or mythos?
Mythos.
Oh well, I have 0, so.
Yeah, same here.
You can try occult, but it's gonna be it needs a hard success. Alrighty then.
Nice.
Okay, let's see here. Carved in the box.
Who currently has the box?
I think that would be still me.
Did you guys actually read all the notes?
Do we have to be honest?
Yes.
No.
I read the 2 first and skimmed the last one.
Okay. Well, can you put the box somewhere nobody can see it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on my inside like my jacket pocket.
And be careful who you show it to.
Yeah, I was a little bit suspicious on giving the box to the librarian.
Yeah.
Yeah. From what I read in the notebooks, a couple of people died because people were looking for that.
Ace, you notice that it is something related to the Dark Brotherhood. Also, it is a cult that is like above the Dark Brotherhood, what the kids were playing. There is a cult that used to be all the way from Egyptian times that worshipped the Old Ones and the Dark Ones and all kinds of other odd, unknown gods. And you know there's a book that dwells into it a little bit more called the De Vermis Mysteries.
No, I would want to find that book in the London library.
You can ask.
Be really discreet about it though. Remember what Rose said.
Yes.
Didn't they have those computers in libraries where you can search for yourself in the 90s?
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use that.
Alright. Well, you use like a really old fucking, it's not even Windows, it is like a literally DOS fucking computer.
Yeah.
And you type in the Vermis Mysteries, and you see that the library does own a copy of the book, not the original one, but the copy. And it is in a restricted book collection. It is in
like a private collection or just something that's not.
It is a special restricted list.
In
so
other words,
something off limits from the general public.
Exactly, and there you notice that the one who's basically applied the restriction for the books and so on is Dr. Henry Armitage, a head librarian in here and a historian. His personal permission is needed to gain access to this volume.
Well, we can't just go and ask him for the permission. That would be really suspicious.
What's up, Doc? Let me see.
Guys, I'm gonna need you to roll spot hidden. Old man's eyes are running low.
Where the fuck is it there?
Kevin, you notice
Yes, Kevin.
between the books, between the people, everything you see right away, like a small little, like a fly style spot, like spotting that the librarian who translated the Egyptian thing is actually on a phone, talking and eyeing towards you.
I think that's our cue to go then.
Yeah, guys, I think it's our time to leave now.
And may I ask why we can't see Kevin's rolls?
Sorry, I have the whisper to keeper. I'm sorry. Yeah, but yeah, it was a critical success.
Well done.
Sorry about that.
My apologies.
I was literally sitting there scratching my head like, has he rolled?
Dr. Four Eyes that we just talked about, he's really watching us and also talking on the phone at the same time. So I think we should leave.
Should go.
Okay, you leave hastily from the library back to the car. So, what are you guys gonna do next?
I think we should like try to get our hands on that restricted book.
But how? He's seen all three of our faces now, so if one of us go and ask for it.
Well, we could go after the hours. I mean, I work as a police officer after all.
That is a good point.
I could try to use my connections and maybe get a key or something.
Possibly.
So
But
maybe
don't you think if people are after the box and how the guys just acted after seeing it, don't you think he's going to be keeping a good watch on that book?
well, I have a gun as well.
Oh my god.
So maybe to the police station and try to butter up the chief or something.
You can try, but I'm not having
yeah.
it.
But the book might as well be a dead end. Also,
True that as well.
I mean, we already have the translation, so no need to push our luck, really.
True that. I was just spitballing.
I would say we just go to the house now.
I mean, there is that chance there could be another library along the way we can try.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
Oh yeah, it's a big city after all. Or country.
So we're gonna go to the house and maybe if there's a library on the way, we could check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to get away from here before whoever.
Yeah. As fast as possible.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I think there might be some people interested on our concealed item.
Yes.
Well, a couple people have died.
Yeah, and I don't really want to add to those numbers.
Well, if you're gonna leave, there is like one or two libraries, well, smaller ones on the way. But it's up to you guys.
If we do go to another library, maybe see if we can find an article of the murder that's mentioned in the notebooks as well, because the body apparently had carvings in the head, so it could be related.
Check the newspapers archive?
Yeah. Yes. To see if there's an image or something.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a better look of the article I stole while we're driving.
Borrowed. It's a library after all.
Oh yeah.
You got it. Hold on. I'm gonna be putting you guys driving in London.
Damn.
And it's in 4K.
Nice.
So, okay, so you guys start to drive to the outer skirts of London, and you drive for, I'd say, how long I would say? Somewhat 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes until you arrive to near the Sawbridgeworth, where there is a Harlow Library in Harlow. There
Or
is
should we stop there?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine.
Newspaper, like there might be something like that. Maybe yes. You're gonna have to stop and check.
So let's just head in and ask if they have a newspaper archive.
Yeah.
Okay, so you stop there, and I'm gonna need you guys to roll library use for me. There is a basement where there is like collected all newspaper articles and anything else like that.
There.
Okay. So yeah.
I just found ads.
Yeah, as you're looking for it, you do know eventually after a couple of hours, you do notice that there is like an old folder that contains some of the Devon and Cornwall police reports from different events that happened in the west side of England. And as you've been browsing through it at the right years and so on, you do come by a police report that hits your eye, and it is what it seems to be a copy of it. And behind it is a report from the detective.
Yeah, I think we have a ritualistic murder on our hands.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's either the cult people they went to talk to, following them around, or the creature's actually loose.
I think the creature is still contained.
The reason why I said that is because in the notes it said that he had like it was really gruesome. So unless they're doing it to try and get the creature released.
Yeah, that could be too.
Yeah. But that does mean that we're going to have a time limit because it won't be long till they go to the final person.
Yeah, so time is of the essence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, the cats were fighting. I had to break them up.
That is understandable.
But it could also mean the property could be being watched as well.
Yeah, there's a high chance.
As you're pondering about that fact, can you actually hear that?
No, but I saw the link. There we go.
Oh my god, really? Really?
Kevin, your phone is ringing.
Yes, I'll grab it from my pocket. Yes, hello.
It's nurse from the Mile End Hospital. I'm sad to inform you that Mr. Merriweather has died.
Okay. Anything else?
There was nothing we could do.
Okay. Well, thank you for informing me.
Ta-da! Closes the phone.
Okay, so guys, we really don't have any time left. That was the nurse from the hospital.
What did she say?
Merriweather just passed away.
God damn it.
That means the creature's free.
Yeah, so we'll probably have to start heading to the house as soon as possible.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm use my camera and try to discreetly take a picture of the police report.
Yeah, you got it. You manages. Well, you can roll your camera skill.
Wait, possessions.
It's in your additional ones, which is in the bottom right.
So it's in skill still.
It should be in skills, yes.
Check. Where is camera?
Photography.
Photography. Yes.
Yes.
Where the fuck is?
Bottom right in the skills. Additionals.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And then from the second report. Roll again. Yeah. You think you got good pictures.
Why take pictures? Let's just take them.
I mean,
Oh.
that is an option.
Yeah, let's just do that.
I mean, the old man's already stole some from book.
Yeah, and I'm a police officer. I could get away with it.
Exactly.
Oh, is there a photocopier nearby?
Well, you look around a little bit, and you remember with your old brain that there was one at the entrance area. One of the really old ones.
Yeah, I think we don't really have the time. I'm just gonna plug in
let's
the
just
page
take
and let's go.
Yeah.
You got it. You hop into your car and you start driving. So, you'd be heading towards Kenninghall?
That is affirmative.
Yes, you got it. Well, you're driving towards
I am
Kenninghall.
afraid of what we're going to find when we get there.
Yeah, I'm not actually pumped about it as well.
From what else I read in the notebook as well, this thing, whatever it is, came out of an amber stone. So maybe we're going to need to figure out somewhere we're going to find something that's amber. If we're going to get rid of it.
Didn't we read from somewhere that the amber contained a box for the afterlife or some kind of insects?
Possibly.
So whatever is waiting for us might be a giant insect.
So yeah, you drive for like an hour and a half, and the area around you is like start to be like a lot of what is it in English? Nummi.
Highlands.
Yeah, highlands and like, you know, fields, and you can see some factories as you bypass, saying like chicken factory and stuff like that. And the picture I sent in RP is like the Kenninghall village. And
Oh, sorry. Moorland. Heartland.
yeah. Moorland. And yeah, it is like a little bit evening. If you check your time, it's around 6 to 7. And it is a little bit like, you can see that sun is like a little bit down. It starts to get a little bit like, it's not full light. And yeah, you arrive to the town. As you bypass the town area towards the farmhouse, you do notice that there is like a Red Lion type of bed and breakfast.
Hey!
And you can see like people in markets putting the market stalls away, and people pulling carriages and filling up cars and stuff like that, and just doing their daily rituals. And you keep driving, and you drive outside the village. You drive for a couple of miles until you come across an area where you can see the street, and from the street you can see straight to the house.
Yeah, I think we should park on the street
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and have a look. See, there might be some people surveilling the place.
Got it. So you stop near the street or the road entrance, basically.
Yeah.
You got it. So, give me a second. Ancient house sits atop a hill, visible from the road and about 100 yards east of it. It is early 19th century saltbox design with a high peaked roof and a window sealed. It's single story. Doesn't seem to be a big one, but it does seem to have some kind of an attic on top. And you can see a chimney coming out of it a little bit. Not in the picture, but you do see a chimney that is like slightly broken from the top. Possibly just worn out. The roof is a little bowed, but all the shingles are intact.
From what I read in the notes, if the creature is still there, it's in the attic.
Do we see anyone moving there?
You don't see really anyone moving there. You can see that there is like a well there, but you don't see really anyone like moving or doing anything there.
Well, that would be a bit odd if they said that when the last one dies, the creature would be free. You'd think you'd see it walking around. Especially after being in the attic for so long.
Yeah, but I was thinking that if the creature is free, people would hear some noises and come check it out. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
If you want, you can start looking around, try to spot something that's possibly hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around a little bit.
I think we should stay together because of that box. We don't really want us split up in case someone is
Hey,
around and tries to
Here's
take
an
it.
idea. Let's all read out the translation out loud.
Fuck you!
Sure, nothing goes wrong.
No.
Well, if you wish to do that, we'll leave you at the gate to do it. We're gonna go check.
Yeah,
for
we'll
people, okay?
we'll just go to the nearest pub, and you can do that.
Yeah.
You can go right on ahead.
So, what's the plan?
Well, should we just head to the house?
Yes.
Sure, but just be on our guard in case you do see anything, and be ready to run.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
So you guys are high alert and perceptioning the area. Okay. I would like you all to roll spot hidden.
Hey, I actually got a successful one.
Yeah. Kevin and Yuki, you do right away stare at the farmhouse, and you do notice that the doors and the windows and anything that can basically get opened and so on contains a lot of like on lintels over all the doors and windows are carved symbols of strange nature of strange nature. You can try to roll a successful occult roll to figure out what those mean. And Ace, you notice something odd just near the well, basically like how would I say, like 5 meters away from the well in the field. You can see some kind of a lump, darker lump or something just laying there.
I'm just gonna point out the lamp to everyone.
Yeah.
Lumps seem to be moving, or is it just still?
It's still. You can see a little bit that it seems to have fur of some kind, because as the wind blows, like hair or fur seems to be moving on it. You have no idea what the cravings
I'm gonna
are.
snap open my pistol holster and have my hand ready at the gun.
You got it. So you approach the lump.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang back a little.
You got it.
I'm gonna slowly start making my way towards the lump with my hand on the pistol.
You got it. As you approach it, you see that it is a dead, ripped open raccoon.
Yeah, I think we need to leave.
Yeah, I don't really have a good feeling about this.
Is it ripped open like in the reports?
Yeah. Are you gonna take a closer inspect?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see that the raccoon is laying dead there, and there's like a singular, smooth, nice fucking cut straight from the throat to all the way to the down belly, and the stomach, the rib cage is all open, the bones are visible, and you can notice by rolling biology or possibly biology.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll. I have a 0.
Where's the biology? Hold on.
It might be a special ability.
Okay, well then I don't even have.
Okay, roll natural world, but it requires a hard one.
Okay, but does it look like something came out from the inside, or someone cut like it open?
It does seem like something is missing. It does seem like something has been taken inside, and there is like blood like out of the body, like yeah.
Okay. Well, not much to go on here. Just a dead animal. Might have been eaten by a hawk, for all I know.
Yeah, here. Since I haven't touched actually the raccoon yet, which is really disgusting, I'm gonna pull out the stolen police report and browse it through one more time. As I'm actually browsing it. As visible ribs opened. So back. Is there anything done with the head of the raccoon?
Nothing done to the head.
Okay, so still might be similar to the what it says in the police report.
How fresh is the body?
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but you can see that there is a little bit of like carcass flies and so on flying around it.
So it's been possibly a while if there's flies around it.
Yeah, at least a couple of hours.
You can't really tell.
Is the well covered up, or is it just like open?
The well is open. There's no lid or anything on it.
Okay, I'm gonna take a peek inside if I see anything.
Oh
in
my
there.
god, no.
You're gonna peek in the well.
Yeah.
A long tentacle comes and pulls you in. No, just kidding.
Oh fuck! Oh.
Tentacle, you say?
You peek in the well, and it is because the sun is so much down. You can just see the edges of the well slowly fade into darkness, but you can hear like a little tripping sounds and so on. That it seems to be still useful well.
Yeah, I'm just to be thorough. I'm gonna take out my camera and try to take a picture of
With the flash
inside
on.
of the well. Yeah.
Okay. Use the flash. AKA photography. Oh, you did use it. Okay, hard success. Yeah. You flash, and the picture shows that it is a well. It has water at the bottom. A little bit slimy, sticky, disgusting looking water. Quite tarry looking black. But you don't spot anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, guys, it's a well.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we
Good
should
to
go.
know.
We should head back to whatever that pub thing we saw until it's a bit lighter, because you've just pretty much flashed and we don't know if anyone's watching us.
Or good point.
If someone is watching us, they're going to know we're here now.
Yeah, but you do have the will. It's basically your property now.
That's not what we mean.
Yeah.
I'm gonna BRB the cats are being dicks. I'm gonna give them some food.
You got it.
You got it.
I can move you guys in the meantime to the farmhouse area. And you do have control of your characters. I'm moving Kevin near the fucking well.
Yeah, as we wait for the old man to come back, I'm just gonna light up a cigarette and start puffing it.
You got it.
Of course, we're not actually waiting in the farm area. We're just waiting in the IRL.
Yeah, I'm just
I
basically.
mean, we don't want to be standing around after you flash in case the people that are killing the people could be. Yeah, Mary comes back and we're all dead.
So are you guys gonna be heading back to the car?
Yeah, I think so.
You got it.
I mean, it'd be better than standing there after he's flashed and there's a possibility of people watching the place. Even
Yes.
if we can't see anything, we still need to be, on guard and suspicious.
Mm.
Yeah. Wait, there was a pub. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some sort of pub.
That says bed and breakfast, but yeah, pub, yeah, basically the same thing.
Yeah,
Um,
it's basically a tavern. You can eat and drink there, but you can also have a bed.
so maybe go have a little snack and maybe a little beer and maybe gossip or
Sure, you can do
something.
that.
Rumors.
Well, I mean, whatever we do, we need to do it privately so that nobody sees. If you decide to get that box out.
Yeah, but we still have to keep the box on us just to be sure.
I mean, we could easily rent a room and all just sit in there chatting and keep our wits about us and whatnot.
Yeah.
And think how we're gonna go about it. But
You start driving.
So we just left Mary at the farmhouse. Yeah, I'm gonna text him the incantation. He can try it now.
Do it, faggot.
As you read the incantation, the earth stare open and Cthulhu comes up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly go use the bathroom.
You do
Come
that.
back.
Take your time.
And since those two are out, I'm gonna open up my.
Okay.
Oh, okay, nothing. So you got the cats to come down?
For now.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you up real quick. So we talked with Rose, and we thought that we could go grab a little snack and maybe some beer and some rumors at the Red Lion.
All right. Well,
Maybe figure out a plan.
yeah, there doesn't seem to be much going on at the house at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
So off to the Red Lion it is.
Yes. You drive through the village, and you do notice that there is just people going around. They're looking at you because you're driving a fucking Mustang.
Yeah, we should have taken my car to beat up all shit.
They're eyeing you a little bit like as you go, and people are like gossiping and talking and staring at you. But eventually you do come back to the Red Lion bed and breakfast.
What time is it now?
You look at your wrist clock, and you notice that it's around 8 o'clock.
So the dusk is starting to set in.
Yes.
Oh, but by the way, since we're still waiting on Yuki, how's the weather? Is it like clear, cloudy, foggy?
It is a little cloudy, and yeah, it does look a little bit like, how do you say it? A little dark on the distance, like, yeah.
Yeah, because the clouds are covering up the last remnants of sunlight and all that, yeah.
Yeah. So, you arrive at the Red Lion.
Yeah, is Yuki still...
Yuki's
I'm
here.
here.
Oh, yeah. Well, should we just head inside and start figuring out things?
You got it. So, you head in. Dillaling. It is a nice little like pub type place. You can see that there's like a large lobby area where there is like chairs and everything, a big bar counter in front. There's like couple of locals sitting down drinking pints of beer and Guinness and just, you know, reading newspaper or just staring out at the window. As you step in, they do like peek over their shoulders, look at you, and most of them just go back to their normal things, but like one or two keep staring at you unpolitely.
Typical British.
Wait, what are you staring at?
Aye. You're not from here, yeah?
Yeah, that is correct.
Pissed off, huh?
What, come again?
You heard me.
No, I actually didn't hear.
I said, then you can fucking piss off.
Oh, what's your problem, man?
You see the barkeep noticing this and like walking. Oi! Oi! Take it easy, no reason for any of that, alright?
Yeah, we just came here to get us a couple of beers and maybe something to eat.
See, James, willing customers. Come on now, take it easy. Drink your pint and maybe go home, alright? Whatever, Fanny. Oi, I said not calling me that.
Dude, if you don't start behaving, I'm gonna shove that pint up your ass.
No, you too. You too. The barkeeper looks at you. The barkeep.
I just don't like rude people.
Well, you're in a wrong place then.
I figured as much.
Okay. Name's Oliver Fanny. Nice to meet you. I'm the barkeeper. He walks behind the counter and grabs
That
one of.
dude looks really familiar for some reason.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, is he from a TV show or something?
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, he looks really familiar.
So,
He
Yeah,
just looks like every barkeep ever.
Most of them in the UK do look like him.
so you wanna drink or something?
Yeah.
Are we-
What
Are we
kind of
able
food
to
do you
drink
have?
in the rooms?
Yeah.
If you have any rooms?
Not really. No. There's been too many incidents, no. I'm not cleaning your fucking shit anymore, right? And yes, I'm talking about you, James. Piss off.
Oh my god.
You can see the man who Kevin was arguing with finishes the pint and then gets up. Alright, I'll be fucking off. You have a fucking good day, and he walks off. A little Wombury. And you can see Oliver just grabbing one of the bottles and just shaking his head. So, what can I get you?
What kind of food do you have in here?
Oh, just some peanuts.
So not like actual food.
We
I'll
got.
just walk over to the barkeep and say, excuse me, son, could I have some afternoon brandy?
Oh, certainly. Give me a second. Is there any specific type you want?
Not the cheapest one.
Got it. He started.
While you're at it, a double whiskey for me.
Gotcha. And you, young lady,
A Coke will do.
you got it. Okay.
Can't exactly drink and drive.
No, I understand it. So yeah, as he's pouring the drinks and handing them over to you guys, yeah, we do have food here. We got some chicken and potatoes with some gravy. We got some shepherd's pie. And tomorrow we'll be having morning with some sausages and eggs.
You guys want anything to eat?
Hold on, I'm googling what's in shepherd's pie. You
I can
never
make-
know with British people.
I can make it for you.
It is actually really fucking good. Jenny made me some.
I'll have to Google up as well.
Oh my god.
It actually looks good. I'll have some of that shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's have that for everyone. I'm paying.
Got it. You gonna be staying overnight?
I look at Rose and actually Mary. What is your character's name?
Ace.
Uh,
Dawnson.
Rose and Ace. What do you think? We're gonna spend the night.
Not sure, but it could still do to get a room so we have somewhere private to talk.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and stay in one room because of that box. We don't want anything happening to you too. I said it quietly.
Roger that.
What's that, dear?
Oh my god. Nothing Grandpa will explain later.
Alright.
Just enjoy your brandy.
Alright. Thank you, son.
All right.
So we'll take one room also.
You got it. Now the breakfast will be with the price of the room.
And I'm paying since I just got a pay rise.
You got it. And that'll be £24.
Right with that.
It seems about right.
So that's 50. Okay, I'll hand over the money and maybe we should find a table to sit in or something.
There's bar stools at the counter, and there's like a couple of vacant tables with 4 chairs in it.
Is there any tables that are out of the way where nobody can hear if we're talking?
There is a corner area, as you can see in the picture by the window that has like that little wall table or so on. It is a little bit out of the eyes, but you'll be sitting by the window. If you want to be away from the window, the closest I can tell you is the fireplace area, where it has like a couple of chairs around it.
That'd probably be better then. As long as we're out of earshot so we can talk.
Yeah, the chairs are facing away from the door and the windows, so it does cover you up if you want to be concealed.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Got it. You see Oliver Fanny going behind the counter, like there's like a small door and like a small little, kind of like a window type with no window in it, of course. Window frame where you can see like a kitchen or something where he's going.
So, what do you guys think our next move should be?
I mean, we didn't check the house.
Well, I mean, after you took the photo and flashed, if anybody was around, they would have come swarming, so it was best for us to leave. And it'd be better
good
to
point,
investigate.
but when I took the picture, we would be dead already if there were anyone there.
That is true.
Yeah,
But
that is true too.
But better to be there when it's a bit more lit up than dark, because you can't always see that well in the dark, and yeah, anybody can sneak up.
So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure if anyone was there, they heard our car anyway.
Sure.
Wait, why are we on the road again?
Skip. Done. So, yeah, you're sitting there with your drinks. Just enjoying it, discussing. Party is resting music.
That's very loud.
I apologize. It's just the intro, forgive me. Fireplace will come next, which is a little bit quieter. You hear some blades crackling, clickling as Oliver Fanny can't stop loving saying that out loud. Comes out with a couple of plates of nice slices of shepherd's pie. Did you take any, Rose?
Kevin bought for everybody.
Okay, yeah.
I bought a round for everyone.
Yeah. It's a good big slice of shepherd's pie for everyone. There you go. Enjoy.
Thanks, my good man.
Anything else you want?
We're good for now.
All right. He walks behind the counter to clean, and he walks where James was, where there's like a lot of spills and everything on the table, as he's like, and starts to cleaning the table.
What that angry guy? I already forgot the name.
James.
Yes. Did James seem any like suspicious, or was he just cranky and drunk?
Oh, you should know. You spend near enough every night.
No, I'm just a high-functioning alcoholic.
You see some of the customers I have, they're always like that when you come to the
Yeah,
pub.
but you know how drunk I am usually.
You notice Oliver like approaching a little bit closer to clean the chair, and he's like, "Oh, James, well, you're gonna have to forgive James. Quite tragic it is. He lost his wife. His wife's been missing for about a."
Yes. How long?
Yes.
About
Keep going.
a couple of hours or 3, hasn't come back. Disappeared weirdly.
Hours.
Yeah. Apparently she was supposed to just go outside to the farm to quickly do something. He looked outside, seeing her there near the edge of the forest, and looked again, and she was gone.
Do you by chance have a picture of this woman?
Yeah, sure. I can try to take a look if I can find.
I mean, in case we do see anybody like that in town.
He walks like behind the counter and starts like looking at the things.
I fucking knew it. There was something weird about James. Maybe he killed his wife.
Well, if he was in here and saw her from through the window, then he can.
Or was he talking about the same farm where we were before?
Seems that way.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And he said a couple of hours ago that would tie in around about when our friend passed away.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. So maybe they're tied?
Could be.
Oh yeah. I did find a picture. He comes back and it's like an old, like, you know, one of those photos that you take and actually have to go to make it to get the picture.
Yeah, the old camera roll thing is.
Yeah. You see there, she's the farthest to the left, with the one with the fur hat.
So a golden gal.
The what? The one with the one with the green jacket.
Yeah.
And James is the farthest to the right, as you met him. The one with the glasses.
Yeah, James really looks like a fucking knob.
I'm not seeing any pictures.
RP.
Discord, RP.
Oh. Yeah, fuck that guy. Looks like a real dick.
Yeah.
Where might be this Kevin character be residing?
I'm sure he'd be home if he went there.
Just specify home, like the address.
His house is just about like a mile and a half from here to east. And the way he describes it, yeah, it is half a mile away from the farmhouse.
Do you know whose farmhouse that is? Who does it belong to? Maybe the what do you call owner of the farmhouse has some idea. Maybe there's some old bear traps or something.
That place? I have no idea. It's been standing there for a while, vacant.
Vacant. You've not seen anybody going in and out the farmhouse. Not heard anything come from the farmhouse.
Anyone moving on the yard?
He like takes back a little, looking at you. Are you like coppers or something?
He is.
Yeah, I'll show my badge. Yeah, I'm a forensics investigator.
Oh. Okay. No.
Does England have wild wolves? It's an island after all.
Did you say wild wolves?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Does it have any predatory animals?
No.
Only the panther that escaped the zoo.
I mean, the closest
And the angry drunkards.
the closest I can think of in this area is like foxes.
I don't really
Yeah,
know.
maybe the lady got stuck in a fox trap or something.
Like could be.
They don't set fox traps. They just send hounds after foxes.
What's wrong with the British? No,
Yeah,
I'm just
British.
joking, just joking.
British like the sport fox hunting, but I'm against it. It's horrible.
Yeah, that's been happening for like
Yeah.
hundreds of years, or something like that.
At one point, it did get banned, but of course, it's been ruled that it's not cruel to animals, so yeah, it's allowed to happen.
Oh, and there's snakes too, so be careful of those. There's grass snake.
It's not venomous.
It's not, but it bites.
Doesn't everything?
Yeah.
I believe there's no venomous snakes in Britain.
Okay, so
No.
we can rule out the traps
Mm-hmm.
for now.
Yeah, I think our like biggest lead for now is to maybe go try and talk to James.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Sure, I can give you address.
But it'd be an idea to let him sleep the alcohol off before we try talking to him.
Hey, I'm a high functioning
just give him
alcoholic.
some-
I can manage.
Or maybe we should just give him some more.
Either one works.
I
Yeah.
mean, maybe he gets more talkative when he's more drunk.
Oh, good idea. Oh, Fanny.
Don't call me that.
Like
Name's Oliver.
Oliver. Sorry. Can
Hey,
you
respect- you should
sell
be
whiskey
respecting
bottles like out of the bar? Like, can I buy a whole bottle and take it with me?
Sure, but it's gonna fetch extra. You don't say anyone.
Yeah, I'm not telling anyone.
Got it. What do you want?
Just give me a like medium level whiskey. A bottle, let's say a 0.7 liters.
All right, got it. He checks the shelves and gives you a bottle.
How much?
40 pounds, give or take.
That's fair. That's fair. And I'll hand him the money. What you said, 40?
Yeah. So, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, if the barkeep is gonna keep the address for the guy, maybe we should just head towards the.
Alright.
All right. So, you jump in the car and you head towards the address.
Yeah.
Yeah. You arrive. You're going the same road as you went when you were going to the farmhouse, but on the way there is like a small little off-road that goes into like a small little cottage that has like fields around it. And you can see that there is a dog tied outside, tied to a pole, parking.
Is it a big dog?
It's a shepherd. It's a German shepherd.
So, not that big of a dog.
Medium.
Yeah.
German Shepherd, you say?
Right.
Just remember to hail as we go by. It's really cool.
What the fuck, man?
You walk past the dog and you hail at the dog, and the dog looks at you confused and tilts head and then keeps barking.
I wonder why the dog's barking.
We are strangers at his house.
It's not just that. Animals can sense things that us humans can't.
So you mean something about the box?
Could
Or
be.
something in the surrounding area?
Could be any of those things.
Mm,
Well, it's a dog. It could be barking at its own shadow as well.
Through that as well.
as you are near the dog, like going towards the door kicks open and you see James there with a shotgun.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand on my pistol and hold out my other hand. Whoa! We don't want any harm. We just
Did-
wanna talk.
Didn't I fucking tell you to piss off?
We just wanna talk. And I'll show him the whiskey bottle from under my coat.
He eyes the bottle and then eyes you. Oh yeah, you didn't fucking say anything. You've been bringing the risk. Come on in. He waves hand and tells you to come in.
Okay. Gonna take my hand out of my pistol holster and start walking towards him.
You guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow.
Yeah, you get it. You step inside. It is like a old cottage, like, you know, a little entrance. You didn't notice outside that there was an outhouse, and it is a really old school, like, cottage. And he sits down. You can see there is like already a emptied whiskey bottle there. As he sits down and like lights up a cigarette. And starts to roll another one. Alright, you wanna talk? Let's fucking talk. What do you want? And he also shows hand to give the bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the bottle. As it's custom.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're investigating a missing persons case in here.
You fucking talking about Lily?
No, not particularly her. We just heard that she is missing as well. And they mentioned the farmhouse.
What about that fucking place?
Well, the person we are looking for also disappeared in that general area. So, do you have any idea why did your wife go there?
He takes a big gulp from the bottle. I have no... She was there and then she wasn't. Heck, she... What?
So you don't know why she went there in the first place?
She went to do the fucking fields. She was just going to grab a hoe and bring it back to the house. And then she was gone. I thought none of it at first, but then I noticed that her favorite pocket watch was still on the field.
Okay.
Do you know who owns the farmhouse? Like, who was she working for?
I don't tend to snoop on other people's business, unlike you.
I mean, it's your wife we are talking about. Surely you would know who is she working for?
Oh, Lily. Who Lily is working for? Is that what you're
Wait,
asking?
I'm confused. Was the wife working at the fields when she disappeared?
Yeah, Lily was working at the fields, and we were supposed to go. She was supposed to go and get the hoe from the field, and as she went to get the hoe, I was looking at the window. She was there, on the field, and as I turned to grab some glasses on the table for our usual dinner, she was gone from the field. I went outside to yell for her, and she... nothing.
Like, out of character, like, is it the farmhouse field that we were investigating or a different field?
It's the
Because I'm confused.
it is the field next to the cottage where you currently are.
Oh, so it's a different field. Oh,
It is a
okay,
different field,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, now I get it. Okay. Okay, continue.
And I went outside, yelled for her. No answer. I grabbed Rugby, and then we went at the edge of the forest. You see, Rugby has a good smell for her. He really likes her. And as we got to part of the forest that basically comes close to the farmhouse you're discussing, yeah, the dog did act odd. It started whimpering. At first I thought it was just, missing Lily, but the way the dog was looking at that farmhouse, I don't know. Something felt really eerie about it. He stares to a distant emptiness as he takes another swig.
Can we still see the fields, or is it too dark if I look out of the window?
It is a little bit light, but it is starting to get like, how would I say? It is like, you can't really see well, but you can still see, like, it is like the sun setting, like, but with a lot of clouds.
I'm just gonna walk with my grandpa style to the window and just gonna take a peek to see if there's anything moving there.
You see the fields, which is half plowed, and on the edge of the field, straight from the cabin or cottage, there is like a forest edge, but you can see a little bit through the forest trees and everything that a little bit further away there comes like a field, and there's a small little gap where you can see the farmhouse still sitting on that little hill.
Like the farmhouse where we were.
Yeah, where you were.
We were.
Yeah,
okay.
it is about a half. It is about a half a mile away.
Okay, yeah. Okay, got it.
Around what
okay.
time was it when your wife went missing?
Was around, how could I say, 6? Around 6. So what, you guys coppers or something?
Yeah, I'm actually a forensics investigator.
Then who are you, Mrs.?
I'm the one who gives him beer after his days at work.
Alright, that sounds like a good team. And you, old man, you like a grandpa of them?
Let's just say I'm a consultant.
Okay, then... Wow, fucking whatever.
So, tell me, young man, did you know who owns that barn house over the fields over there?
No.
Then ever see anyone go in or out, or?
No,
Anything special?
It's-
Alright.
it's just been sitting vacant there. I mean, kids tell it's haunted, telling they're hearing noises inside and so on, but you know how kids are.
Yes, yes, young whippersnappers.
So you've never heard anything come from the place?
No, I mean, it is a eerie-looking little house, but I pay no attention to it until, of course, today when rugby started acting weird.
Did you look for your wife there? Maybe some kid got in a trouble and she went to check it out, or?
No. He grabs another drink and he grabs his shotgun and stands up. Hey, keep talking about that fucking farmhouse. Then why don't we fucking just go and check it out then? And he walks like past you at the entrance.
Oh, yeah, can't let him go alone.
I agree. And while he's out of earshot, around what time did you get the phone call?
DM?
You'd say around 5.
Round 5.
So the wife disappeared after our friend passed away. So yeah, I think this is going to be connected.
So, are we just gonna follow James?
Like you said, we can't let him go alone, especially in his drunken state.
Yeah.
It's the same as I can't let you go home the way how drunk you get. That's why I always call you a taxi.
While the
Fair point.
guy is walking out, do I see anything interesting in the room we're currently in?
No, I mean you see like a small little fireplace, which seems to be more like a cooking stove type of thing, where you can put pans on top of it and stick wood inside to warm it up, and like a little counter table. You see like some stairs to like an upper balcony area where there seems to be like a bed or something, and what seems to be like a storage area room.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Someone did their research.
Yes.
Okay.
You see from the window as James is grabbing what he called rugby dog, and grabs the rope and starts going towards the house, and the dog is sniffing around, being all happy joy, getting a walk again.
We should start following.
Yep, for sure.
Just have your weapons ready in case something happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my pistol. Keep
Same.
it in my hand, ready.
Got it.
Yep.
So you step outside, you see he's walking through the field and walking towards the forest that leads straight to the farmhouse. And are you following like along with him, or like are you keeping your distance?
I'll be keeping my distance a little bit. Like a mother watching a child walk off in front.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna catch up to him just because I don't want him to get killed.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'll stay with Grandpa. I'll keep Grandpa safe.
Got it. So
Sweet.
you head to the house, and I'm gonna have to add James here.
Hey James, I know this fun courage song you can sing aloud now. It's on the paper.
No, no, hey,
No,
no.
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 It was just a fun idea.
No, it wasn't even a fun idea. Do you want to wait in the car?
How would he hear you if you're behind him with me and they're in front of us?
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
point. Fair point.
Okay.
Bad grandpa.
There we
Yes.
go.
Agreed.
Sorry, I'll just use this token. Fuck it.
I have seen this fellow before.
We've seen him a lot.
Let me
Yeah.
see your face. You're the one from my dreams.
So you stand a little bit back. You were right next to it, and there we go. That's a good line. So yeah, he walks towards the house. The dog, as you walk towards the dog starts to whimper and like try to pull away from the house. But
I'm gonna stop James and try to peek in from the door first. I'm not gonna let a shit-faced drunk dude inside the house.
okay, you do notice that the door is locked.
Shit.
We have a key,
That is correct.
but don't. If it's still in the, you know, don't take it out in front of him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say to James, wait here, I'm gonna take a piss and then we'll go in.
Ugh, fuck.
As I go behind the corner and grab the key from the box and put the box back inside my jacket.
The rugby dog is really trying to like struggle and get off and whimpering a lot, and then like wiggling its head trying to get off the leash. And yeah, James is trying to just keep him steady and pull him and be like, "You stupid stay still. Just a house."
Okay, I'm gonna come back.
Can I go comfort the dog?
I mean, you can.
Yay.
The dog is near the James.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to make, as I open the door, I'm gonna like trying to make it look like I'm picking the lock.
God.
Okay.
Just because I don't want him to see that I have a key for the door.
Interesting. So coppers tend to break into houses nowadays.
Well,
When it seems necessary.
Yeah, as you deal with criminals, you pick up some skills.
As you are picking the door, air quotes picking, Rugby gets off the leash and starts to run away from the house by the roadway where you walk towards the farmhouse when you first visited. And he's like, "Ah, fucking stupid ma!" He starts running after it.
Do we follow?
I mean, the door is open.
I'm sure he'll come back. Unless he passes out on the field.
And what if he
Since-
becomes the next missing person? And we were the last 3 people seen near him.
We'll just blame it on delirium. He drank too much and had a delirium attack. Went crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're a cop, so... Well, so, what you gonna do?
Yeah, so I'll creak open the door a little bit and poke my head inside. Try to look inside.
I'm going to be the smart one and I'm going to chase after James and the dog.
Okay.
I'll leave the men to it.
You got it. Party has been split. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Ace, do you have any weapon or anything on you?
No.
Fuck.
Hold on, let me... possessions. I have a crowbar.
Well, that's better than nothing.
It acts as a club, so you can use it as a weapon.
Yeah, that's better than nothing. Okay, so I peek inside.
You peek inside.
Yeah.
Got it. Rose will come back to you once these guys have headed a little bit further into the house.
Roger, Roger.
You peek inside the house. And it opens up a small room containing a molded, eaten away sofa, and like corner tables and so on. You see there's a lot of dust, cobweb, and everything there. Okay, that's a little bit too loud.
And I presume there's no like light switches or anything inside.
No.
Although I don't really wanna turn on the lights.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Just a slight little light, dim light that comes from the windows. So within the front room of the house is dirty and long untouched. Dust lies thickly on the mantel and empty shelves, while dead leaves and detritus cover the floor. The wooden floor is badly warped and stained, the result of water leaking through the roof and ceiling. Rot has eaten away at an old sofa and matching wing chairs. Perhaps they are the source of the faint foul odor in the room.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, do I see any movement or anything inside?
No, you see no movement.
I'm gonna move inside and gesture Ace to follow a little bit behind.
Yeah, I'll do just that.
You got it. You both, as you step in, go on, Ace. I'll move you.
All right.
There you go. As you step in, you stop and listen, and you start hearing. You hear scuffling, scurrying, or pumping noises under the floor.
Ace, do you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like that sound.
Is it like farm equipment or what kind of a noise is it? Is it mechanical?
No, it's like
No.
scuffling sounds, like, you know.
Oh yeah, something moving in the
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe termites?
I really do hope so. Okay, let's start heading forward.
I'm gonna move sneakily.
You
Yeah, I'm moving slow and steady as possible.
roll your stealth.
Fuckity. Where is stealth?
Stealth is
Under spot hidden.
yeah.
On the right side.
Oh, there. Yep.
I'm gonna move all the way here and look inside the other room.
You look into the other room. It is quite dark. You can like barely see what there is, but if you go around a little bit snooping, like, you know, looking
You step into the narrow opening, revealing a steep. Wait. Wait, what? Okay, oddly, those are two different ways. Okay. In the first room, you did notice that there was like stairs going down, and you did notice a trap door on the ceiling. Just that.
Oh, yeah, they're like those old attic. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You see the same occult carvings all over the doors and windows, even inside. You see like a large fireplace in the room that seems to be the biggest element. You see evidence pointing of a recent occupation. The dust has been kicked up and fresh footprints can be seen. The large fireplace contains the embers of a fire not long dead. Beside the fireplace, a thick new wool blanket has been tossed, and nearby is an empty can of Campbell's pork and beans. Traces of a sauce are still liquid. Nearby is a Benny box of wooden matches, half empty, a can opener whose cutting edge approximates the sharp edges left on the pork and beans can, a dual jackknife and a dirty spoon, the stub of a candle, and a wrinkled pictures of various attractive young ladies and advertisements. Depending upon your background, I can give you an idea roll. Which means roll your intelligence. Kevin notices right away that a possible hobo has recently stayed here.
Yeah, I figured as much. I think there was a hobo here at some point. I recognized the mess.
Yes, it seems to be so.
Let's hope that this one is alive. I've had to shovel a couple of bombs from the floor, and you know, I'm not gonna go into the details that much.
Roll me a spot hidden.
Okay, while I do that, what do I see on the table?
On the table you see... Yeah. On the table you see an old wooden cigar box and a thin sheaf of yellowed papers.
Okay, I'm gonna take a closer look at the yellow papers.
You look at the yellow papers and you do see 3 papers that stick to you. The Latin written papers, you can see that there's 6 of them. And you see also a paper that has an odd symbol in it. Possibly these are the things that Merriweather mentioned in his journal.
I recognize some of these words and I don't like them. What?
As you're looking at the papers...
Oh yeah, I recognize these papers as well, or the structure of the text at least.
As you're looking at the papers, you suddenly notice like a really quick, you can't really explain like in that moment like what the fuck's going on. Give me a second, there we go. You notice Fuck. Like, thum, 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 thum. You see a man suddenly, some shadow just run past you outside the door. You can hear the door like ramage as someone just ran out.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash to the door after it.
Roll me a dexterity. Yeah, as you react and try to dash towards it, you crash a little bit on this sofa here. And,
Oh fuck!
and you stumble. And as you get out, you see a little dimly as the black figure just dashes away really fast into the edge of forest and disappears.
Okay, so that thing is lost. Okay, I'm just gonna go back here then.
I'm gonna slowly turn towards Kevin and say, do not open the attic chapter.
Yeah, it was giving me the heebie-jeebies, so no, I'm not gonna do that.
I'm just gonna point out the last... Wait. Yeah. Which one? God damn it, I closed it. The Marion's memo, I'm just gonna point out the last PS part to you.
Where the fuck is it?
And then I'll do the shush hand gesture towards you.
I'll just give you a thumbs up.
You give him a thumbs up. In the meantime, as you're silently just looking at each other, doing the shush imitation and just peering up to the ceiling, which feel ominous. Oddly too silent for what you know might be at the attic. Rose is dashing after the guy, James.
Chinese doggy, yes.
Yes. As they're running through the forest, and eventually the dog stops and starts to whimper, and James closes to the dog. And you're a little bit further away, so you can see, like, you know, as they stop in the forest area.
Mm-hmm.
And then the man starts to scream. And you can see him, like, fall down on his knees. And you hear, like, a lot of whimpering and, no, no, no! What do you do?
Look around to see if there's anybody about,
It's
and have my hand on the gun.
It's quite dim as the sun is going a little bit down. Can you roll me a spot hidden?
Since you're doing Rose's part now, I'm gonna pop out and have a cigarette real quick.
You got it. You're looking around. It's really quiet. There's no birds. There's no nature sounds or anything. Just a little rustle of the leaves and the branches rubbing to each other. It's quiet. Nothing else you can really hear or see is the man whimpering on his knees with the dog.
Is the dog whimpering as well, or just just James?
You notice that the dog was whimpering at first, but the dog is staring now directly to one point in the forest. And as you look into that direction, you notice that branches suddenly just smoothly fall down, as if something sliced them, as they just fall down.
Hmm. I walk over to James and try and shake him and shout at him what's wrong,
As you
while still looking in the direction of where the branches. Yeah.
as you come to him and try to like shake him up, you notice why he was screaming. His wife is laying in the grass, chest open, eyes dead and gone. In front of you. Roll me your sanity.
Of course.
1d8.
Ooh.
You lose 5 points of sanity.
I'm slowly going insane. So I'm the one that finds the fucking body.
What do you do?
I'll try and reason with James, tell him we've got to get out of the forest and
Leave me alone!
get to a location so we can ring the police to comb the woods.
I'm not leaving Lily anymore! Fuck off! He whimpers.
How strong is my character?
You're truly gonna try to just pull him?
Sorry. No, I was gonna smack him over the head with the back of my gun and then pull him. But no, I don't think I'll be able to do that with my strength.
You can try to like persuade, fast talk, social skills.
I'll try and persuade him that we need to get out of here and contact the police.
I'm gonna need a hard success on that one. I mean, he's dead. Okay, sure. You wanna describe what you say?
I basically say to him, just get it together. We need to get out of here to ring the police so they can comb the area for the person that did this.
He whimpers a little while, looks at her wife, grins his teeth, grabs his shotgun, and wipes his tears and stands up. I'm gonna fucking kill that bastard.
Fuck.
So, what do you do now?
I head back towards the guys to tell them that we found the body and to see if there's signal for, use Kevin's phone.
Got it. So
I don't remember if I have one. Do I have one? I do have one. So if anything, to see if I can get signal basically to ring.
Well, you start to move back to the farmhouse, and as you're moving towards the farmhouse, on the field, as you're getting closer to the farmhouse, the rugby dog starts to act exactly as he did previously, whimpering, trying to struggle and like escape, but this time the man is actually like holding the dog by the neck while still holding the leash and pulling. And you approach back to the farmhouse door.
I basically just try and speak in through the door. I'm not going in the house. I'm just gonna speak through. Guys, come out here.
And I'm back.
Perfect timing. As you guys are silently shushing to each other and looking at the attic, you suddenly hear Rose's voice coming from the door.
Not shouting.
No. You suddenly...
Guys, get out here.
I'm gonna grab the papers.
You grab the papers.
Ace, you go first. I'll check your back, just to be sure. And I'm
Is the
gonna,
curiosity gonna kill the cat? I wanna see what's behind the door, number one.
Um,
I'll follow behind you and point my gun at the door.
it is a door to outside.
I'm gonna take the short route outside.
You got it. Also, just a reminder, there was the cigar box on the table.
Grab the cigar box. And then I make my way outside.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow behind.
Done. You're outside.
Okay, now that I'm outside, I'm gonna open the cigar box to see if there's what's inside.
Give me a second. There we go. Does any of you smoke cigars?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, you know that those are like old brand cigars from the 1950s. Inside it is a small metal canister containing a coarse brownish powder and a small wooden box with a sliding lid holding a small amount of silvery tack-like substance. You can roll chemistry to try to identify it.
Don't have chemistry.
But you know.
I do.
I'm gonna show it to Kevin. What do you make of this?
Rose, as you said, guys to come out, you hear nothing.
I check my phone for signal.
Not really good. 1 bar. You can try.
I try sending Kevin a text to get out of the house. I've discovered something and it's really important.
Was there text messages in 92?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My God. It wasn't the Stone Age.
No.
Kinda was.
Yeah, I mean, it did evolve really fast from the 90s. So, yeah. In the early 90s, there barely was even a
Wait, I'll have
portable
to
phone.
check this actually.
But let's say you can send a text message. If anything, you have a fucking pager, for all I know. You met Kevin. You notice that your phone made a sound, and you got a message from Rose to get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer it and tell her about the attic and the thing that Ace told me, and we're on the other side of the house.
Rose, you got that.
Young people always on their phones.
I basically send a message. Come to the door you went. Come round to the door you went through. I have James and the dog with me, and the dog won't move any further than this.
Kevin, as you identify the odd powder kind of substance and so on, you identify that it's sulfur and an oxide of copper as important constituents of the brown powder. A silver talc defies identification, even subject to lab analysis. Like graphite, it adheres to the skin, coating it and imparting a greasy feel. The talc washes off easily. You don't have no idea what the silver talc is.
Out of character, I really don't like where this is going. as soon as I heard sulfur. But yeah, I relay this information to Ace.
Hmm.
Alright, I see.
So I
I'm
think we might be dealing with something unnatural here.
You also, Ace, noticed that there's last 3 sheets of the yellow pages that discuss the ritual. They indicate that to dispel the spirit, the chant should be reversed, but that everything should be done the same. Whether invoking or dispelling, a 2-hour ceremony begun at midnight will drive off the unwanted spirit.
Yeah, well, hold on, the ritual was on the page 4, I think. No.
The ritual Latin.
No, the ritual that the guys did was in the journal or somewhere, I
Oh yeah,
think.
the notebook things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I'm gonna tell Ace quickly that Rose sent the messages and we should head to the other side of the house.
Alright, let's make haste.
Yes.
And I start waddling over there.
Waddling.
And I waddled away, waddle.
I like picture in my head Ace doing the fucking the gnome shuffle.
You can move through the bushes because, yeah, this is all the area this has. So you can just move through the bushes to where they are.
Finally, kept me waiting.
Kept you waiting, huh? Metal Gear Solid.
Oh my god. we found his wife.
You did? Was she okay?
No.
She's dead. James whimpers and grinds his teeth.
She was literally cut open.
With the same kind of stuff that we read from the.
Yes. And we also noticed in a direction the dog was looking that some of the trees have been clean. But
Ace, as you're still reading the ritual sheet, it does also state, although the ceremony can be performed by one person, Bryn suggests the use of several chanters, allowing individuals to occasionally interrupt their chanting without disturbing the potency of the casting. If the chant is continuous for 2 hours, at least one person at all times maintaining the rhythm, the spirit must succumb. But even the slightest disruption of the chant results in failure. Another ritual must commence on a following night. During this time...
I think, was it in the journals or somewhere? It specified we need a pentagram to be drawn and something. I can't find it anymore.
Of course, there's a fucking pentagram as well.
Yes.
what you read was one of the people had broken the pen.
Sorry, what? You
When the pentagram was originally drawn on the floor, and one of the people actually basically broke it.
Yeah, but where was that part?
I don't remember, but I know I read it.
If you look at the pentagram in the white sheet that you got, it includes a description of the pentagram, the symbol drawn on it, how to be drawn, and the combination of chemicals to be burned in the fire nearby.
Oh yeah, there was the golden sarcophagus as well. We didn't see that yet. I say with a hushed voice so the James doesn't hear it.
I don't think you'll be able to hear anything the way he's being hysterical.
I mean, I saw a way into the basement. It could be in there.
Yeah, and they're actually dashed something from the basement outside.
It's notebook page 3 and 4 near the bottom where it says destroy part of the pentagram. Breaking the seal.
Yeah, here. Forward destroyed part of the break the seal. It's effective.
After seeing his body, I do have a feeling the house has been free for a while.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna mention to Rose that we actually saw or heard someone coming in or out from the farmhouse, and someone has been living in there.
Yeah, I just told her that. We saw,
Oh yeah.
I saw somebody dashing out from the cellar and out of the house. But
Did you find anything else? Was you able to talk to the person?
Yeah, no, he just ran out.
I'm gonna show the chemicals to Rose.
Yeah, and I'm gonna provide the information that I told Ace about the chemicals.
You still remember what I said?
Nope.
He doesn't know.
It was sulfurous and the other one.
And silver and what was the last one?
Sulfur and oxide of copper as an important constituents of the brown powder, and then the silver talc that defies in the identification. We have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
It basically sticks to your skin, coating it if you touch it.
Fuck, I really need to start taking notes.
Imparting a greasy feel, but it washes off easily.
I think we should check out the basement, but I think we should be good if we don't touch the attic door.
Yeah,
I think we need to take James back to his house first.
And the whole barn was covered with the protective runes.
Yes.
Yeah. It said in some handout that they're protection runes or something. Was it the memo? I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, maybe we should take James back to his house first.
Okay. Well, let's speed this portion up. You take him back to the house where he is just gonna whimper back in with the dog, and he's gonna go call the coppers and about what happened and that she's been found. What are you guys gonna do?
I'm trying to advise James to try to get some sleep and think it out in the morning.
He shakes his head. He shakes his head. Not until that fucking bastard is dead. Who did this?
Okay, fair enough. If we find anything, we'll inform you immediately.
He nods and starts wobbling towards his house.
should we head back to the farmhouse?
Just keep our wits about us, because whatever's doing this is probably still around.
Yeah, for sure.
You arrive back to the farmhouse. It is surprisingly dark.
We could have actually asked James for a flashlight or something.
You do remember that you did find in this room the candle that the hobo was using.
I have a flashlight in the car.
And your car is at the Red Dragon.
No.
No.
Basically, you guys went to the house to bring James back there, and you grabbed the car from there and drove back there.
Yeah.
I have some candles on me as well.
I think the candles would be a safer bet. Since the flashlight is pretty fucking bright.
Well, I can put the flashlight in my pocket, so just in case.
Yeah, just take it with us, just in case.
I'm just gonna give everyone a candle. I have candles, but nothing to light them with.
DM, would you allow me to have a lighter since I am a smoker?
I allow you guys to roll intelligence.
Fair enough.
Character sheet.
Kevin, as you're trying to beg the god for a lighter, you remember that there was a fucking matchbox in
the
room.
Did the GM just call us stupid?
No. I'd never. So.
Okay. So let's head inside. Go grab the matchbox from that.
Grandpa's not waiting.
Time's wasting, young fools.
So I'm gonna go and grab the matchbox.
And
regroup. Okay, so
alright, once I get my candle light up, I'm just gonna start heading downstairs.
Just
Oh my god.
follow behind.
The one without the guns going first got it.
I've seen enough of this life as it is.
Well, Gramps is eager to go first, so I'm not holding him back. But in case, just in case, I'm gonna take out my gun.
I've had my gun in my hand for a while.
Yeah, I'll ready my crowbar as well.
You got it.
Fucking Morgan Freeman.
I'm gonna load it like a shotgun.
Yeah. So you head down the basement.
Yes.
Yes, agreed.
Scroll down. You come to the cellar. You can see that there is a chair in the corner. You see that someone's been carving something out of the chair. There seems to be like a broken chair. Within your feet near the stairs, there is like a little chair leg that seems to be like quite stir to actually use like as a weapon. I'll move you guys a little bit. There we go. Number 6 is the broken table, which has been flipped and the leg has been removed. And there's a shelf on the walls containing bits and pieces of some jars and stuff like that, like old farm tools and so on. And behind the stairs you can see a box
with old tools, all kinds of tools, and ladder, 8-foot ladder, a trunk covered with a tarp, and a bag of nails.
I thought that was a head.
Yeah.
I thought it was a voodoo doll.
I'm gonna head towards the trunk.
I'm
got
gonna
it.
head towards the table.
You got it. Well,
I'm gonna stay near the stairs. Watch our backs.
you got it. Well, you approach the trunk first. The trunk is locked.
I tried the key.
The key does not fit.
Um, fuck. Is it like a built-in lock, or does it have a padlock, like dangling from it?
What?
Does it have a built-in lock, or is there a padlock dangling from the? Is the lock separate?
Yes, it is like a padlock, yes.
Hey, Gramps,
Yes.
you come over here and borrow me that crowbar.
Alright. I could take a crack at it. And I
Yeah,
mean
go-
the lock.
Yeah, go on ahead.
Can I try to picklock it with locksmith?
You can.
Alright, you can have my crowbar. It seems to be quite sturdy, this one. And I hand over my crowbar.
I'm just gonna try to brute force it, basically pry it open.
You got it.
I see this ending.
So, strength.
Yeah, strength. You don't need any. Well, you try squeezing and so on, but no prevail. It seems to be surprisingly stern padlock.
Hey, should I just shoot the lock?
Can I try the crowbar thing as well?
You can.
So strength.
Mm-hmm.
How much noise are they making?
What?
How much noise are they making?
They're crackling a little bit. You can hear like a little bit clingy, and then you can hear like a crack as the wood gives up. The padlock doesn't get off. The system where the padlock is locking the lid actually gives up and breaks the wood. The wood has broken a little. So it opens.
I'm just gonna lift the lid and check inside.
Inside you find more of all the stuff. You can find like candles, small container containing more sulfur and other stuff like that. A lot of like blankets and wool, and a book wrapped in linen.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out the book to Ace.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach for it. And unwrap the linen.
The book, as you wrap it, I'll send it in RP, is an old lettery book called The Vermis Mysteries. Can you roll me a library use?
Yes.
It's not a copy. It's the actual.
Wait, this is the original one we were looking for before.
Yes, this is the original, not a copy. The Vermis Mysteries.
So the other one in the library was a copy.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna open the page 1.
It is completely in Egyptian.
God damn it.
Rose, would you be a dear and pop your head outside for a sec just to see if anyone has followed us?
Sure.
I have a really bad feeling.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back up the stairs then.
And while she's going up, I'm just gonna shuffle the pages to see if it's all in Egyptian.
Yeah, it is all in Egyptian. You do notice that there is like couple of things there that has been like translated. You can see that there's like notes stick to it that has been translated.
Okay. Do I have time to look at the translated notes?
Give me a second. You see that he has translated the title of it, The Vermis Mysteries, which means the mysteries of the worm. It's a grimoire. And hold on, here we go. We need to open this quickly. The book. Oh. Never mind.
Did you say mysteries of the worm?
Yeah. It is actually, I have to fix this. It's completely in English. It is not in Egyptian. It is in English.
Okay.
I'll fix that quickly. It is the work of Ludwig Bryn, an alchemist, necromancer, and reputed mage from the 15th and 16th century. He is boasting about having attained a miraculous age before burning at the stake in Bristol during the height of the witch trials.
Just gonna add to my notes, necromancer.
The book contains spells and enchantments, particularly those that can summon strange entities. For example, one of them is a shambler from the stars. There's also a chapter dealing with the familiars.
The summoning spells. Oh boy.
The book also contains references to such gods of divination as Father Yeeg, Dark Hun, and serpent-bearded Pietis. It has a lot of Cthulhu Mythos stories connected with ancient Egypt. And he awesomely implies his knowledge in the book of Nyarlathotep, the oldest god of all Egypt, the faceless god. One thing that strikes your eye, remembering all the notes and everything, is chapter titled Saracenic Rituals. It's said to have revealed the law of the Ifrit and the Jinn, the secrets of the assassin sects, the myths of Arabian ghoul tales, and the hidden practices of dervish cults. It also has the legends of the Inner Egypt, providing backstory of the cults of Bubatists and Sebek, and the pharaoh Nefrenka's worship of Nyarlathotep, which as you remember browsing in the Egyptian section of the library.
Yes.
It does have a spell and a ritual how to summon creature and multiple creatures. Creatures.
Oh yeah.
But the one that strikes your eye the most is the Jinn, because the Jinn has dispel summon ritual, which is exactly as Marian described to you. I would all you who are reading or looking at it as browsing to roll in sanity.
I know, because I went upstairs.
Yeah. Kevin, you lose 1. Ace, you lose 1d4.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm still solid with the sanity, no problem.
Yeah, Ace was like, oh, and seen
I
this
was
before.
looking for a dice button, but there wasn't then.
And you both gain, because of this book, you gain Kevin, you gain 3 points of Cthulhu Mythos. And Ace, you gain 7, because you're dwelling into it even more deeply.
So now I actually know a little bit of Cthulhu Mythos.
We know they're Egyptian.
You've heard a lot of Cthulhu Mythos and read about it.
Okay. If there's nothing else in the book, I'm just gonna wrap it back in the linen and just put it in my backpack or whatever I'm carrying.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna go back to the table.
You got it. Rose, as you're upstairs, you notice nothing out of the ordinary. You don't see anything, hear anything. It's a little bit too quiet.
I'm gonna walk over to the door and just peek outside.
As you peek outside, there's a slight little wind blowing, but it's eerie. It's like really quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna go back down and say that I don't see anything, but it seems really eerie and too quiet.
Roger that.
It is also really dark. You'd say the sun has already gone.
I'm suspicious of the table because it's facing the wall like it's covering something, so I'm gonna try moving it.
You got it. You move the table and you notice that there's just like some kind of a crack and some dirt falls out as you move. It just seems to be like a crack that is being covered.
No hidden paths for me.
No hidden paths.
What was this 5 just like a pile of blanks?
Yeah, it's lumber.
Okay. And the yellow...
It's a
yellow
tarp.
is what?
It's the tarp that was covering the trunk.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell Rose about the book that we found. But there doesn't seem to be anything else interesting here.
So maybe we should try the attic next.
Yeah, I was
After
wondering
Ace, after Ace explains what he basically found in the book and read in the book, I mentioned it in the notebook. It did say something about Jinn.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we are dealing with a djinn here. Whatever hell that is. But I don't see the sarcophagus anywhere that's in the journal. It said that they brought it here.
Hmm.
I think I have an idea where it might be. Wink, wink.
You're so determined to go in that attic.
No, I'm not eager at all to go there, but that's pretty obvious at this point since we didn't find sarcophagi here.
Was the sarcophagus required for the ritual? Let me let me open my journal.
You remember that the paper said the ritual requires the pentagram drawn on the ground. The chemicals burn in the fire, and then you need to start chanting for 2 hours, starting from midnight. The chant that was in Latin to drive off the unwanted spirit. Nothing about the sarcophagus.
Hmm.
And you have no idea what time it is.
You can check our phones.
You check the time, it's literally 5 before midnight.
Hey guys, wanna try out this random ass ritual that we found? Or do we go into the attic?
Well, I think if there is something in the attic, as soon as we start the ritual, I think it might come out and say hi.
Possibly. Well, I mean, if the old man wants to try it, then let's make sure he's closest to the stairs. Yes.
I mean, if it's what I mean, I think the rune are there runes in the basement, by the way, or just the upper floor?
You know, the runes were on the upper floor, on all the all the doors, the windows.
Yeah, but are they in the basement as well?
You don't really see any of them in the basement. You don't really know if that qualifies for the protection still or not.
Yeah, but I mean the protective runes. What's the floor made out of in the basement?
It's like
Is it like a dirt floor or wooden floor?
it is like dirt floor. It's like really solid dirt, like stomped.
I mean there are protective runes in the middle floor, but the ritual specifies the pentagram must be drawn on the ground. So how specific is that gonna be?
As a DM, I can say that it is just floor. It doesn't matter what type of floor or is there anything underneath it.
Okay, then I think we should go upstairs where the protective runes are.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm gonna start to make my way upstairs. If we are gonna do the ritual.
Got it. You guys are gonna do the ritual?
I don't know, it's up for vote.
I mean, what else do we have?
The attic.
Yeah, who wants
Yeah,
to
it's-
go to the attic?
Yeah, it's the attic or the ritual.
Draw sticks. So basically roll a die. Under 10, we perform the ritual. Over 10, we go to the attic.
Well, I'm down for that, but what does Rose think?
You can do the roll.
Okay. So under 10, we do the ritual.
Yeah, under 10 we do the ritual. Over 10 we go to the attic. And we are doing the ritual. Oh wait, that's a D10.
Wait, what was it supposed to be?
Roll
20.
D20.
Oh, yeah, D10 and under.
You can't get over 10 with the D10.
Ace really wants to do the ritual.
You know this. Okay, well.
Okay, we're still doing the ritual.
Okay.
So, what are you gonna do?
Well, since Ace knows the most about it, I'm just gonna stand guard.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be easier if I just throw these racks away. There's more room.
Yeah, you throw them on the edge.
Okay, and then I'm gonna.
So where is the trapdoor located on the ceiling?
It's on where basically where Rose is standing. Rose is standing right underneath the trapdoor.
No, fucking ain't.
I'm gonna stand here and be ready with my guns, staring at the trapdoor.
You got it.
Yeah, I'll be here with a gun. Keep an eye on, obviously, the door that you guys went through already. Make sure nothing actually comes in from outside.
Alright, old man. Start making preparations.
Okay, so the pentagram had to be done with the chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
And it said that the ritual must be reversed, so I'm gonna draw the pentagram in reverse as well.
Mm-hmm. You're drawing the pentagram on the ground.
Yeah.
Got
but
it.
Like mirror it or we will reverse it as well, you know.
Yeah.
And then what else was there?
You needed to burn the
Chemicals in the...
fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quick pee.
Copy.
It was page 4 or what was it?
I guess it was 3 to 4. Basically, on the white notes that I haven't actually done, done, and I have been explaining. The description of the pentagram, the symbol to be drawn, and the combination of chemicals to be burned in the fire. Dispel the spirit, the chant should be reversed, but everything should be done the same. Whether invoking or dispelling, a 2-hour ceremony begun at midnight will drive off the unwanted spirit.
Are we supposed to... or is Ace supposed to chant the ritual backwards, but everything else should...
Yeah, everything needs to be backwards.
The chant needs to be backwards.
Yeah, that's what I figured as well.
Yeah.
So everything else is as usual.
Oh, I thought it was quite literally reversed.
I mean, drawing the pentagram on the crown, reverse or not, doesn't really matter. Or does it? Who knows?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes everything needs to be reversed depending on the story or something.
Yeah. But the chanting needs to be backwards, which means basically that, for example, in the chanting, it's O spiritus vos per potentiam, etc. You need to start from the bottom right where it ends.
Yeah, and
yeah.
speak backwards.
Yeah. Mi, bare, et, audi, and so on.
Kun se on M, erap, et.
Yeah. Completely backwards.
Yeah. Well, wait, it said the chemicals need to be burned and not draw the pentagram with them.
Well, you have the extra amount from the trunk, so it's all good.
Okay, well, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna burn
Hmm.
burn the chemicals as well, and gonna borrow the Kevin's tinder box for it.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna wait for Rose to come back.
I'm here.
Okay, then I'm gonna start the burning. And then I'm gonna try to chant for my best of my ability as well.
All right.
Well, I'll do it.
You only start to chant.
I mean, others are welcome to join me.
Yeah, on the table there's multiple papers for the chanting. Which one of you is gonna be chanting?
I'll chant as I'm in the same room as him.
As
I was still watching the door.
yeah, as it stated, at least one of you need to be chanting non-stop.
Well, I guess that's gonna be me then.
Mm.
You got it. So you start chanting, and everything is still like, quiet and so on. And I need you all to roll listen.
Hey, listen. Yo, I didn't hear shit.
Where is listen? Oh, there it is.
Ace, as you're chanting, you hear that something like, you hear like loud whistling sound from outside, and then you hear like a thump from the attic.
My god, there's two of them. Okay,
Yeah. The only problem is he can't speak either because he's chanting, so we're not going to know.
Yeah, but I can still do hand gestures, I think.
You start to feel how the house, as you're chanting, you start to feel as the house start to shake. Attic starts to ramage. Stuff fall from the tables and okay, that's a lot of breaking.
What the?
Is there an antique shop upstairs?
Yeah, you heard a lot of like stuff like that. It basically, the whole house shakes, rummages. You can hear the attic going like loud bangings and sounds and everything going through. Then it goes quiet. You keep on chanting. After that, sounds and banging and everything, it falls quiet. The first 20 minutes of the ceremony goes smoothly. And as you are doing your chanting, suddenly you start to like hear from upstairs sound.
Guys,
As it crawls. You hear grunts and foul curses spoken in a harsh guttural voice. The old house sways and creaks, the sudden jolts shaking it to its foundation. Objects on the shelves and mantels fall and roll across the floor. Everyone
roll sanity.
Wow.
Kevin and Ace lose 1 point. Rose, you lose 4. You have lost 9 points so far.
You're really making me say.
Yes. I'm not making it, game is making it. So, you get a temporary insanity. Can I... Oh, you googly boogly. Where's the sanity? There's the sanity.
I think I just
Moogly
clicked.
moogly.
Boogly boogly. Oh, come on. I'm trying to open...
Oh, Rose just went cuckoo.
Yay!
Yep.
Yeah, we're seeing how cuckoo and what way. Temporary insanity.
Yeah, cuckoo, and I have my gun out. Hee.
While doing a ritual.
Yeah. Roll your intelligence.
Intelligence, got it.
Did it fail or success?
Extreme.
success.
The investigator recognizes the full significance of what has been seen or experienced and goes temporarily insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I
roll
don't need to be insane for that.
1d10. Let's see what sanity you get. And that's 4. Oh no, this seems familiar. You start to suffer severe paranoia. Everyone is out to get you. No one can be trusted. They're being spied on. Someone has betrayed you. What you're seeing is a trick.
Is there someone we can put that in?
I think so. It should be in the...
Phobias and manias, is that where?
No, this is temporary, so it lasts only, like, you know...
It's only so I can have it written down so I remember while it's temporary.
You're for it's basically 1 minute.
Alright.
Doesn't last long.
It's on the character sheet as well in the top right. Insanities and temp insane.
Yeah. So you're temporarily insane.
Mm-hmm.
And you believe that Ace is actually trying to summon the monster instead of dispelling it. This doesn't seem right.
I point my gun at him. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna keep on checking.
I probably hear what Rose said.
Yep. And you see her pointing the gun at...
You can see a single tear come off my eye.
Okay, I'm gonna, like a total badass, I'm gonna position myself in the middle of Rose's pointed weapon and Ace.
Oh, so you're in on it too? You're both just brought me here to summon the creature and sacrifice me.
Rose, listen.
Domine Patre Spiritus Sanctus.
You're just scared of the voices that you hear and the stuff that's happening here. You're
Lies.
trying to banish the evil thing that is in here. He is not summoning it.
You're lying.
Come on, would I lie to you? You've known me for years and years. Would I ever lie to you?
Rose, you start to believe it now. You're starting to lose your temporary insanity. Thank God. But you're still on the edge. You're a little shaky. But yeah, you're back to reality.
Do you trust me?
Okay, I'll trust you.
I don't believe you.
Lie on her, but I'm gonna repossession myself to the earlier place.
You got it.
The sounds, the thumping, the groans, the curses, everything from the upstairs keep going and continuing for half an hour, which feels like forever. Then a horrible smell begins to creep down from the attic above, followed by a thick, stinking goo that oozes through the ceiling and drips down the walls. Roll your luck.
Where is luck?
Oh no, Ace.
Is that a critical fail?
That is a critical failure. You rolled 100.
Yep. You see another tier come down my cheek.
Where the fuck is luck? There,
It's-
found it.
Anyone, Rose, you're still chanting.
It wasn't me. Oh, I was chanting, wasn't I? Was it?
Yeah, hopefully.
No, I had to stop because of my paranoia.
Yeah, but it was.
He kept chanting.
But it's been half an hour now, so have you kept chanting after that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So, the goo starts falling from the top. As you're chanting, you get spattered by this alien acid, and you suffer 1d2 points of first and second degree burn damage.
Who does?
Ace.
Mm.
So you get 2 points of damage. You feel how like a slimy green goo hits you in the shoulder and starts to burn rapidly.
God damn it.
I'm gonna need you to roll me Constitution to resist not to stop chanting.
Keep on going, old man.
You can feel how it
Going, old
burns.
man.
You can feel how it burns, but you keep on chanting. Suddenly, as you kept going and the goo kept falling down, it goes quiet. Absolutely quiet. It is now the second hour of chanting. For a half an hour now, you still keep chanting. What do you see? For example, Kevin can check the time. You've been chanting for an hour and a half.
Still half an hour to go.
Ave Maria, Ave Maria.
Roll me listen, everyone. Who wishes to listen, of course. Ace is focused on chanting, but Rose and Kevin. From outside, a faint call for help, a woman's voice.
I think that's a trick. From which side of the house is the voice coming from?
It's coming from the window that is below Rose.
I'm still chanting, but looking at Kevin.
Should I go check it out? Or do I stay here?
I point my hands for you to stay there.
Okay, I'm not gonna move then.
You keep hearing as woman cries for help, screaming in agony.
Yeah, I just keep ignoring it.
As the screams start to get louder and louder, suddenly, Rose, you get not interrupted, but you suddenly get shocked by a loud bang on the window right next to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move away from the window and go near Kevin.
Got it.
Still chanting.
Kevin, do you look at the window?
Yes, I look at the window.
At the window, you see a swollen corpse of a woman staring at you from the window.
Oh, fuck. That is creepy as fuck.
But as eerie and like really bad she looks, you can hear normal screams of a woman screaming for help. I'm gonna need you to roll me sanity.
Oh.
You're really trying to make me insane, aren't you?
Kevin needs to roll.
Mm.
You lose how much? I'll check. I think it should be 1, but I'll check. Yeah, you lose 1 point.
I am still solid. Oh, sorry. Well, we could take the hard success as well if you want.
Yeah.
So, if my count's right, I have lost 4 points of sanity so
Mm.
far. Okay, since I saw the fucking thing, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go and move this here chair against that door. So I can at least try to keep it closed. Can I lock it from inside because I have the key?
You mean this door?
No, this door. Since the creature was here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can lock it with the key.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and lock it.
You got it.
I'm not locked in here with you.
Click, and back.
As you come back, you see this door slightly open, and you start to see hands crawling inside.
Yeah, that's a big no. Yeah, I'm gonna ram myself against the door and hold it.
Please help!
Push it shut.
Roll me strength.
What's that thing up there?
Nope, it's gone from the window. And as you're trying to close the door, you start to hear like bangs on the window and everything as birds start slamming on the windows.
What was that thing there next to the door?
We just saw hands.
You mean this?
Yeah, the brown thing there.
That's bar for the back door.
Yeah, while I'm chanting, I'm pointing at the bar to Kevin.
Kevin, you're losing the door as it starts to come in and grabs you by the leg and tries to bite you.
I gesture towards
I'm gonna kick
Rose.
it. I'm gonna try to kick it.
You got it, but he's gonna try to bite first.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. I need to put some... proper music to this. That's not a good fucking... No. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, let's keep it just spooky like this. So it's gonna try to fucking bite you.
Fuck. We'll go on ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Okay. 56. It succeeds. She's gonna try to bite you. You can try to use a dodge, basically, to, you know, to move your leg fast before she manages to bite.
Yeah, okay.
You finding the dodge?
Yeah, I'm trying to dodge. Of course I'm trying to dodge.
Yeah, roll dodge.
Where is Doge?
It's they're in alphabetic order, so it's D. It's on the first row, pretty below, on top of drive out.
Oh yeah, there, dodge. And that's a fail.
Yep, it manages to grab you by the leg and bite you. It sinks her teeth into you, which feel out of this world. The pain just sinks into you right from the beginning as it hits. And you get 6 points of damage.
That's not real good.
From where I'm standing, can I see what's happening?
Yeah, you can see basically him trying to hold the door as some hands and a head comes like not underneath the door, but like, you know, at the bottom of the door and bites his leg.
While still chanting, I'm gonna walk over and use my pistol on him, on the creature.
You got it. Kevin, you also feel burning sensation from the wound. You get burn damage, 1.2. So that's 7 points of damage.
And I'm down to 2 health.
You are in bad shape. Roll your constitution. Yeah, you're still standing and holding the door. Okay, so Rose, you walk there and you're gonna shoot. Use your handgun.
Do I just click on the weapon?
Yes.
So like that?
Yep. Oh god. Yeah, you shoot on the floor and a loud bang happens without a warning. That's gonna like shaken both you who are chanting. Well, not you just missed, but Ace, I'm gonna need you to roll Constitution. No. It would be willpower, I guess. If there is any. No. There is no willpower. Roll your intelligence to keep chanting. Power. Excuse me. Power. That's the willpower. Duh. Roll me your power. Yep. You just close your eyes quickly, but you keep chanting. And you did miss. Yours is a regular handgun, so you can basically do bang, bang, bang. You can do 3 times.
So I can try 2 more times?
Yeah, but the second one needs to be a hard success and the third one needs to be extreme success. Not bad. Bang, bang.
Impressive.
Impressive indeed. You shoot it straight on the head with 4 points of damage.
Does it let go of his leg at least?
It does let go, but it's still wobbling and...
I come to the side of the door and help him try and push it shut.
Okay, you both roll strength.
Rose's assist really helps with that. You manage to shut close the door.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and grab the bar here and seal the door with it.
You got it.
I'll move back over here.
You got it.
I'm gonna stay at the door.
You got it.
Alright, if you're gonna stay at the door, one sec. While I'm still chanting, I'm going. That is loud!
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely loud.
Excuse me, DM, I'm trying to talk here!
Go on. A lot of things is happening.
While I'm still chanting, I'm gonna use first aid on Kevin. And fail.
You attempt while the house is fucking shaking and everything, you're attempting to give first aid, but you're not succeeding in it.
Actually, can I try that? Because I have a first aid kit on me.
Yeah, you can lean against the door and start doing it.
So... What? First aid?
Yeah.
There. Huh. Never mind.
We both failed.
Right, yeah. You attempt to do the first aid at the door.
Okay, I'll go back.
You're nearing the last 5 minutes of the ceremony. A wisp of smoke curls down from the ceiling, twisting towards the center of the pentagram on the floor, where our friend Ace is standing next to. The creature from the attic manifests itself before the investigator's very eyes.
What the fuck?
My god.
Go on, Ace. Don't look at it. Keep going.
Closure.
It's like Indiana Jones. Keep your eyes closed. Don't look.
Yeah. Well, with me still chanting with him, I am going to be closing my eyes because I don't want to look. I don't want to be any more insane.
So who did see it manifest? I think.
Probably me, since I'm on my back against the door.
Mm-hmm.
Right at Ace.
Roll your sanity.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna see it as well if it manifests next to me.
Yeah.
I closed my eyes the moment I saw something coming from the ceiling.
Okay, that's loud. That was loud. Yep. Okay, so you see a horrible twisting mass of talons and maws and a long appendage. Sanity loss to see this is 1d8.
Hold on.
Seven.
Oh no, that's
Bad.
I lost 12 points now.
Got it.
No, wait.
So
11 points.
yeah, you well, wait. How many did you need to lose to get the proper sanity loss? Hold on, let me check. Bouts of madness. Yeah. Sanity points are reduced to 0. Ah, yeah. Is your sanity points reduced to 0?
No.
Okay. Temporary insanity is when you lose 5 or more sanity points. Indefinite insanity, losing a fifth or more of current sanity points.
Fifth.
One out of fifth.
Hold hold on, I need to whip out my calculator.
Take your time.
Yep, that's a fifth.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly the fifth.
Kevin, what about you? How much
I
have you lost?
I lost 7, and I have lost in total, what, 11?
In this scenario.
Yeah, in this, since we started, yeah.
So, wait, you've lost 11?
Yeah, I'm down to 59 from my starting 70.
Isn't that from the previous ones? Because I don't remember you losing.
No, I resetted it before we started.
Yeah, you've lost 11 altogether. Okay, yeah.
Altogether, since we started, yeah.
Yeah.
I lost 7 just now.
Okay. That is not 1/5 of your sanity.
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then it's not fifth for me as well. It's like 15 total for now.
It's 15
Because
total.
I had 50 starting and I have 39 now.
So you have 11. You've lost 11 too. But that is...
Total, yes.
Yeah, but that's more than 1/5 of your sanity, because 1/5 of 50 is 10.
Oh, I meant like... Oh, I thought you meant like 50 in one go.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, then it's 50. Okay, yeah, then it's 50.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you both still get the temporary insanity, except Ace is gonna get the bigger one. You do not see a horrible monster. Oh yeah, roll intelligence. We have to actually make sure that do you go insane or not. Okay, Kevin, you do not understand what you're seeing and you don't give a fuck. Ace, you completely understand what you see, and you know what you see? You do not see a horrible monster, but a compelling and attractive human figure. You step forward to embrace the creature.
Oh, no.
Is anyone gonna try to stop him?
My eyes are closed, so I can't see anything.
Yeah, I'm just... Can I actually... I have temporary insanity, right?
No, you didn't understand the...
Ace, don't touch it!
He's not listening.
Whatever you're seeing, it's not the thing you're seeing right now. Don't touch it!
He's not listening.
What
My eyes are
remains
still
of
closed and I'm still chanting.
Yeah, what remains of my power, I'm just trying to separate Ace. Keep Ace separate from this monstrosity.
Am I still chanting?
Nope. Currently, Rose is the only one chanting.
With my eyes closed, so I have no clue what you guys are doing.
We're hugging
Hey,
the
Rose,
monster.
keep them peepers closed.
Kevin, roll strength. Again, I'm gonna roll against Ace's strength.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I've been rolling failures.
You both fail, so that's a reroll. Yep, Ace pulls through. Ace, you see a beautiful creature, just shining with beautiful light, and it feels warm as you embrace into it, and you're hugging it until everything fades black. Kevin, you see as Ace, with the tears in his eyes, walks to hug this twisting mass of talons and mouths as Ace just sinks his face into these talons and maws that just start to gnaw him inside the mass. But all the way you see Ace having a beautiful relaxed smile on his face as he disappears inside the mass.
As it's eating and making those god-awful noises, you see it like twisting and turning. It starts to like twist and turn a lot, and it starts to like, you know, turn into a knot. And the house shakes. And everything goes quiet as the creature disappears, along with Ace.
I'm still standing here chanting with my eyes closed. Hello.
Yeah, right, Rose, you can stop. It's gone.
Can I?
Yes, you can. It's gone.
What's gone?
Better than I know. Don't tell you that what it was. But the 2 hours is up. You can open your eyes.
Okay, I'm gonna open them. As I open my eyes, I look around and look at Kevin. It's Ace.
You remember when I told you that it was gone?
Mm-hmm.
It also took Kevin.
You are Kevin.
No, Ace. It also took Ace with him.
So the thing we was getting rid of took Grandpa as well.
Yeah. Grandpa started hugging it, and it consumed him.
Hmm.
Now both the thing and Grandpa are gone.
Congratulations, people. You have managed to banish the creature from the attic. You receive Sanity Award of 1d10 plus 1. Kevin, you need to roll me a Sanity for seeing Ace get devoured by the creature.
So I get sanity back for it.
Yeah, you both do. Get Sanity for banishing the creature, knowing that the danger of this world has been ridden thanks to you.
What was it? 1d what? Plus 1.
You lose 6 points of Sanity.
Fuck.
Roll your intelligence. And you had 11 lost, which means you've lost 17 out of 70.
Yeah, and intelligence. Hey, my brain worked no good.
Oh my god, you managed to avoid a lot of fucking insanity just by being a little bit dumb.
Yeah, my brain don't work no good.
Yeah, you don't truly understand what happened here, but you do feel like you've accomplished something. Kevin, you get 1 point, 2 points of sanity back because there was plus 1. And Rose, you get 3 points of sanity back.
Back to half of my sanity. Hey.
As you step outside the house, if you do eventually try to leave,
Mm-hmm.
you notice the flashing lights of police officers at the farmhouse. And Kevin, as you step outside, you don't see the corpse anymore anywhere.
I'm just going to slowly follow him.
Officers are currently on the cottage where the man called the police. Took 2 hours to come. Village, you know. And
It takes longer than fucking.
yeah, and as you step outside, you can see the lights there, and you can start seeing flashlights coming from the forest as they are approaching. What do you do?
Oh, I think we should probably head towards them. Tell them what happened.
They're not going to believe us.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You look behind inside where you can see a pentagram, a burning fire, and the woman, which was the wife of the man, of the farmer, nowhere to be seen, as it last was seen by the door trying to crawl in. You have one missing person who the farmer states was dead and ripped open in the forest, which is now gone.
And we're standing in the house. Yes, I think we need to disappear.
Yeah, maybe we don't go towards the flashlights.
I mean, we're behind the house, they'll be in the front of the house, so if we kind of disappear
Basically,
fast.
they're coming from the forest, which means that the road is the opposite way of the house, where your car is still parked on the road.
So they wouldn't have noticed the car yet.
Not yet.
So we could probably disappear and get to the car, because it'd be quite dark and they wouldn't be able to see that far.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Get ourselves back to the pub. To our room.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back to the pub?
Yep.
Okay. So you head towards back to the pub and into your room. Alright. So you head back to the pub, you go to your rooms, and you're there. Soon you hear knocking on the door. As police are at your door. Do you open the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
You open the door and the police start to ask questions. They ask who you are, why have you been involved in this situation of the missing person, and what is the meaning behind the farmer stating that you found his wife in the forest, dead, ribcage open.
Give me a moment.
I kind of feel sad for Ace pulling through so many difficulties with the chanting and so on, and then just get eaten by the monster.
Yeah, Ace was a real trooper.
Yeah, well, that's Call of Cthulhu.
That is such a melodramatic ending.
I say to the officer, we're here on a dying friend's request. He wanted us to check his place out, which was the farmhouse. And then the bartender mentioned a person's wife missing, and my friend here being an officer, we decided to go and ask questions and see if we can somewhat help. And we got to the house, but then the dog ran off, so I followed him, and we found his wife's body in the woods. and took him back to his house to ring you guys.
He nods, and you roll persuasion.
Sure.
Ah!
He nods, understandably, seeing also one of the police inspector, detective, whatever Kevin's occupation was.
Forensics investigator.
Yeah,
Still a
investigator. Yeah. Notes, understandably. Questions, what are the pentagrams inside the house? And the carvings on the walls.
There was nothing no pentagram on the ground there. We went to check the place out, noticed someone been living there. My friend here said he saw somebody running out the house. He didn't get much of a look, and that was all we can tell you. That's all we know.
He nods. He gives you phone number, tells you to call if you happen to find anything related to the missing woman. Also states that they scanned the forest, finding no body of the woman.
The body's gone. It was there, clear as day.
He shakes his head and says, didn't see. Didn't find anything.
That is very odd.
He said that he'll be contacting you guys. He asks for your numbers and your ID, and states that he will be in contact with you for possible investigations, and there might be what's the term for it? Not interview, but interrogation.
Sure. Anything we can do to help.
He nods and tips his hat and walks off, while you can see the farmer handcuffed, trying to state that you don't understand, as he gets taken out of the pub.
I close the door as they leave.
As you close the book for this scenario. There we go. One shot of Edge of Darkness. This was one of the most famous scenarios, one-shot scenarios, right after the haunting of Gorbit. This is well known for being simple, yet curious and interesting one-shot.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it, and it was perfect length for a one-shot as well.
Yeah.
Agreed. Totally agreed.
Loose ends. What? Go on.
Can you show us the attic? I wanna see the attic.
I can show you the attic.
Yes,
Thank
we demand to see the attic.
The fact, if you would have peeked in the attic, the creature would have snatched your head and killed you, unless you managed to do a successful dodge roll. The creature would have eaten and swiped your head.
Aren't you glad you didn't go into the attic?
So it's a good thing that we didn't go and see.
Oh yeah, you can see the runes on the door as well.
Yep. And in there's nothing but junk and dead carcasses of small animals, what it's been eating. Once the seal broke, the monster was free to roam, but it was weak to sunlight, which burns him. He can move in the sunlight, but it burns. So he tends to hunt at night, but since the hunger has been so strong during the captivation, as soon as the barrier broke with the last death of the Merriweather, it broke the roof and fled to the forest to eat. That's the reason why you found the dead raccoon and why you found the dead wife in the forest, near the forest. And when you saw the branches slice off, that's the creature. The creature was invisible. You cannot see it unless in direct sunlight when it gets burned. So in the shaded forest, it was invisible. You were literally with James and the dead wife. You were near the creature.
Yeah, I thought so. That's why I wanted to get him away so we could get away.
But the creature still kept the attic as a home, a place to return to eat and feast. So it always kept returning back to the attic, especially at daylight. And that's the reason. But if there is anyone near the house which it senses, it'll stay quiet and not reveal himself. Hoping that someone decides to come into the attic to be eaten. So yeah, that is Edge of Darkness. Sadly, another loose end you guys can tie at some point, which is who murdered Marion Allen many years ago at the docks? Who are the people after the artifact? The book you got with the help of Ace is now gone with Ace.
Whatever.
And
Shit.
I thought the dogs was like a red herring.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's something that happened, but it's not actually in the module or something.
which one are you talking about?
The police reports about the dog. What happened to the dogs?
That was actually in the module.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that was not in the module was the farmer coming with you to the house. And the fact that animals do fear come to the farmhouse, which was the difficult thing that I managed to accidentally create, is the farmer coming with the dog. That's why the dog escaped. And yeah, the farmer ran after. The guy who ran from the basement was Red Jake, a well-known village idiot who is a hobo and lives on the streets, usually just stealing other people's crop and vegetables and other stuff like that, who took refuge in the house, who happened to come across with the creature when it was Fred, saw the wife get killed in front of his eyes and got insane and ran and hid underneath the basement. Hearing you guys approach, he took a table leg and was ready to hit anyone who comes to the basement, and kept listening until he finds a perfect opportunity to just escape and flee when no one's looking. Now the loose ends also, you have the Rupert's will now. You have the will for the box, for all the stuff you've collected. And you have the will for the house and the key. You can do anything you want with it. You can sell the house. You can have the house as your base for upcoming any possible adventures or anything. You can do anything with it.
I mean, why shouldn't we keep it? we could use it as a base.
Yeah.
It needs just a little bit some maybe some remodeling
Yes.
and basic maintenance.
And maybe we should have a little spot for race.
Yeah, we could do a some kind of an altar or something to commemorate Ace.
Yeah. I mean, we could use the fireplace as a location. Keep that in there. Maybe put a candle for every time a comrade that we like.
Yeah, sure.
And whatever things go, the police do contact you again, interrogate you. You explain your side of the story, your alibi, you two doing what between the time when the man went to call the police and the time when you were at the tavern.
Well, we kind of said we went in the house and we saw somebody run out, and that was it.
So far, they haven't captured anyone except the local idiot who keeps stating about a monster in the attic. Nobody believes him and just thinks he's just a village idiot.
Yeah, just let the crazy person go on a ramble about the monster.
Yeah.
You've been had as a prime suspect for the missing of Lily the wife for a couple of days until the village idiot was found, which is when the village idiot, without any kind of effort from the police, states that he did stay in the house and he did see a monster there, and he did see the woman get killed by the monster, which questions it's either the farmer or the village idiot who possibly killed the wife and hid it, which changes the prime suspects from you to those two.
But technically, they can't have us as prime suspects because the wife disappeared before we even got into town.
Yeah, fair point.
Yes.
That's true. That's one of the takes on that too. But as you were interrogated, you told your stories of your own side of the stories to them, but you certainly didn't tell them the truth.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So, did you guys have fun? Anything you wanna say? Point out? Anything?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, you managed to keep it interesting all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good to hear.
And kill one of us, apparently.
I felt a little, felt a little bit lost at the first because we didn't get any clues or anything like that. But then after that, it started to open up a little bit.
At what point?
At the very very like start when we were researching about the box and everything like that.
Yeah. Basically the module stated that when you get to the library, you get like a little bit of information just by like reading about Egyptian stuff. But you can get a translation from the librarian who studies the Egyptian, and but it's gonna get suspicious about it and contact the police. Because the box was the one that went missing from the noble family in Britain.
Oh, we were actually supposed to go into the library.
Yeah.
I was just spitballing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and the thing was also that if you wanted to read about the book of the worm that the copy was, you would have needed to contact the guy who was supervising it and request permission to get a hand on the book, which the guy would have questioned a lot, and if you succeeded to persuade or anything else, he would have let you read the book only if you get
like a certifying notification or something like that from like university professor or anyone else like higher rank.
Educated
Yeah.
individual.
Yeah. So it would have been a really difficult process, and it would have taken a couple of more hours if you would have done that. But I was glad you skipped that. And the police report was supposed to be found from the police station, but I just did, you know, that there was an article where there was a folder you could find like
So
that.
when I said that we should go to the police station and maybe get a key from there to the library, I was on the right track.
Yeah.
But, for the wrong reason.
Yeah. But yeah, that was about it. Any other loose ends? Basically, what you could be expected from this module was you simply just go to the farmhouse and start right away the ritual. You didn't even need to like investigate or study or anything. Everything was in the box as the Merriweather stated. But I was kind of glad that you guys did do investigation because I did have the handouts ready to give out.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary, you were about to say?
Yeah, I was just gonna comment that overall it was a really good and cool module.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm glad I reserved my Sunday for this.
And I kind of guessed that Mary's gonna change the character at some point again. So I guess this was ending well received.
Yes.
The last character got shot, but survived. The next one got eaten by the monster.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a pattern.
And
The next one is gonna get disintegrated or something.
And the ironic thing was I wrote you a special guest in the intro video I created, which was very perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only appearing in this episode. But yeah, that was all the phases in the ritual. Literally, in the beginning, the monster comes back and like gets angry, but then quiets down for 20 minutes. Then it starts to rummage the whole house and try to shake you and scare you out, with no prevail eventually. And then he quiets down, starts to fucking drool the disgusting liquid down to try to, like, you know, interrupt your chanting. Failing that, he then summons corpses that he's eaten and killed to try to reanimate and bring them to interrupt. And
I'm gonna go clean about the corpse thing. I might have metagamed just a wee bit because I'm actually pretty interested on demonology. And demons tend to do that. They don't particularly like attack you or anything. They just try to make you go cuckoo. That's what I figured.
They feast on your sanity.
He definitely feasted on all our sanity, yeah.
Yep.
After the corpses, of course, he's gonna be at the last 5 minutes. He's gonna appear in middle of the pentagram, and because of the pentagram, he cannot move from that circle. So
yeah, that's like basically a protection, sir.
And he's gonna be trying to, with his appearance, just to make people see it as something beautiful and approachable, trying to get you into the circle to get eaten.
Yeah, Hans, what happened to Ace?
Last phase of the boss. And that's when it disappears along with all the corpses. The monster takes the corpses along to the other world.
Yeah, so basically slave army.
And now you have a base.
Mm-hmm.
This is why a lot of people like this as the beginning one, because it's simple, it brings the party together as investigators, and you get a base of where to work. Having all the pentagrams ready and everything like in Supernatural.
Yeah.